a little bit. Lamar Jackson is now 24-4 lifetime against NFC teams. David Koob is our statistician / spotter. Has been since 2007, and Koob's key to the game. Jalen Naylor, 5 catches on 6 targets. He had 124 yards, a long of 62 in the first quarter. He had a touchdown on a 10-yard reception in quarter 4 to bring the Vikings within 8 points. Unfortunately, the Minnesota Vikings could not rally and have fallen short. 27-19 to the Baltimore.
Experience and authenticity. We're champions for the underdog. Life happens, and when you need help, you deserve a team without hidden agendas. A team that delivers real support and results. When you have both, your whole world can change. So if you've been hurt in a crash, call Sam and Ash, 702-303-0333. Sam and Ash, because you deserve what's right.
Gentlemen of the people, San Francisco 49ers football is on the air.
The juice breaks loose.
Touchdown! San Francisco!
Sponsored by Levi's, Live in Levi's, and by Pepsi, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Intercepted by Fred Warner.
Pick City, baby. Absolutely love that.
Live from Levi's Stadium, here are Troy Clardy and Tim Ryan.
Who tragically passed away on Thursday morning. We offer our thoughts and prayers to his entire family, friends, and teammates. Please stand and join in a moment of silence as we remember his life. If you or someone you know is struggling or needs emotional support, please call or text 988. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available 24/7 to help. Today, we also lost NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, who passed away this morning. Tagliabue had an immeasurable impact on the NFL during his 17 years as commissioner, and we offer our sympathy to his family as well as countless friends throughout the NFL. Please continue standing as we pause to honor his remarkable life and legacy. Thank you. And now, to honor America with the singing of our national anthem, in celebration of Salute to Service, one of our country's finest from the nation's capital, please welcome Catherine Benz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That is today's national anthem presented by Pepsi, official partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Performing the anthem was U.S. Navy First Class Catherine Dobbins. Well, for an early November game, this is as high stakes an NFC West showdown as you can have. The 49ers, 3-0 in division, already a leg up on everyone else. The Rams, defending division champs, but already with a loss to San Francisco. 49ers can take a big step towards being the best in the West. The Rams with a chance to make this a race. Round one was a Hollywood finish for the 49ers in Inglewood. What will round two bring? We are so glad you are here with us today from Levi's Stadium, the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Filling in for the voice of the 49ers, Greg Papa, and alongside Tim Ryan, I am Troy Clarity. It's awesome to have everyone here with us. T-Rock, Niners, Rams. Round one, a cardiac event for the most part. Many folks thought that might be a scheduled loss with all the injuries. The Niners playing on a short week. Differences between round one and round two you might potentially see this time around.
Yeah, well, much healthier on offense with Kittle and Juwan Jennings out there in the lineup. There is some concern in terms of the defense and the health, and not just the loss of Fred Warner and Micah Williams and Etor Gross-Matos, but Alfred Collins out today, Keon White dealing with a groin, Kalia Davis an ankle, Tatum Bethune with a thigh, and D. Winters with a knee. Can they go a heavyweight brawl for 4 quarters, the guys that have a uniform today?
It took 4 quarters plus last time around as the Niners got the 26-23 win in SoFi Stadium back on October the 2nd. Captains are out at midfield. Land Clark conducting the coin toss.
All is heads, and it is tails. San Francisco has won the toss, and they've elected to defer. Los Angeles will receive. Which way would you like to pick? This way? Los Angeles choice this half. They will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
So the Rams will get the ball to begin things here at Levi's Stadium. Today's game time and temperature is sponsored exclusively by Stevens Creek Lincoln. Experience luxury on your terms at Stevens Creek Lincoln. Buckle up and drive safely. What month is this? November?
Yeah.
Kickoff is at 1:25 p.m. and our temperature is 77 degrees.
It's absolutely perfect. Troy, I know you've been a Cardinal for a long time. Today you're a 49er, my friend, and I am fired up for you in this big-time matchup.
Cannot wait. Was in Chapel Hill last night. Bill Belichick versus Frank Reich. Awesome to be here to watch Kyle Shanahan versus Sean McVay.
Now, I think one thing that hasn't been talked a lot about, and look, the Rams are really, really good on defense. We talked about their front. They keep people out of the end zone. In their last 3 games, they are allowing under 7 points per game, a remarkable number. Nate Landman in the middle is playing good football for them. They got him from Atlanta. These guys are figuring it out. However, if they can block that front, I think there's more information for Kyle and the coaching staff on really who Chris Shula is as a defensive coordinator. Hopefully they can take advantage of it like they did in Week 5.
Niners at 6-3, 3-0 in the NFC West. Rams at 6-2, 0-1 in the NFC West. Plenty at stake here on a beautiful day in the Bay. And yes, indeed, it is a great day as the crowd is chanting to beat L.A. Eddie Pinheiro has the ball teed up. Waiting back deep, Blake Corum. Jordan Whittington. Pinheiro advances and away we go. Niners, Rams, enjoy the game, everybody. Kick comes down, taken at the 8, near numbers. Corum across the 25, stutter steps, finds a crevice and gets across the 35 and up to the 36-yard line. So Blake Corum giving the Rams good field position to start its offensive possession. Today's 49ers starting defensive lineup is sponsored by Levi's. Fit for an icon.
Yeah, and they're starting in that 13 personnel. 1 running back, 3 tight ends. Had 36 snaps of it last week in that blowout win over the New Orleans Saints. 26 of those runs. However, 3 of their 4 touchdown passes, Stafford threw 4 touchdown passes. 3 of them were out of this 3 tight end package.
Good to see Bryce Huff back out on the field for the 49ers with Kyler Williams, the lone setback, 1st and 10 Rams, their own 36. Play fake in a deep drop, clean pocket for Stafford. He fires deep down the near sideline, caught, but I think his front foot landed out of bounds. It did.
That's great coverage by Jair Brown. He is one-on-one with Terrence Ferguson, the rookie 2nd-round pick, and a big reason why they're in those 3 tight end packages. He uses the sidelines as an extra defender. The ball was completed, but Jair Brown had leveraged Terrence out of bounds and no catch for Ferguson.
Yeah, got 1 foot down, but you need all 10 toes in the NFL. 2nd and 10, Rams at their own 36, ball on the left hash mark. Tyler Higbee, the tight end, goes in motion. 2 receivers each side. Back to throw. Stafford fires left side. It's completed across the 45, bumped down and hit at around the 48-yard line. Tatum Bethune with his first stick of the day, but Devontae Adams, the chain-moving grab for LA.
Yeah, and Stafford, I mean, he's just really good at throwing those quick little in cuts. Renardo Green, that's a tough matchup on Devontae Adams. He's got to have better technique, though. He turned and bailed to get out of there. You got to be able to have your feet in a position to drive harder on that route. That was too easy.
Stafford has not thrown an interception since week 3 at Philadelphia. 211 straight throws now. 1st and 10, Rams have the ball, their own 48-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 split to the left. Now he goes in motion. Stafford turns, play fakes, rolls to the right side, being chased. He throws, has a man, Puka Nacua, who had to adjust but couldn't make the catch. It's incomplete at the 9 or 40-yard line.
And a good job by Bryce Huff, really forcing a poor throw because Puka Nacua was wide open. He comes in motion, inserts inside the line of scrimmage, runs a little out route. They're able to get Tatum Bethune, but Bryce Huff with enough of an impact out there in Stafford's face that the ball was behind him.
Huff, an 11-yard sack against the Rams last month, but inactive the last 2 weeks with the hamstring. But great to see him back out there. 2 receivers each side. Early going here, no score. Rams opening possession, 2 receivers each side with the Rams ball at their own 48-yard line. Williams off to Stafford's left hip. 4-man front, 4-man rush. Quick throw, left side, complete and shoved out of bounds right at the sticks.
He's going to have that too, I think.
Yeah, Renardo Green with the coverage, and Puka Nacua dropped the first opportunity, makes the better of this one. And where are they going to spot this one? They might actually have just a touch short at the San Francisco 42. Nope, they're calling it the first down.
Yeah, I saw the spot initially. We're going to give him some forward progress as he was coming back to the football. Puka Nacua is a major handful, but again, Renardo Green, you've got to play with more urgency. Puka Nacua is not going to run by Renardo. Play with more urgency and tighter coverage.
Williams, the lone setback, and here's a handoff to him. Has a hole, left tackle, trudging across the 35 and down to the San Francisco 31-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup for Kyron Williams. First down, L.A.
Kyron Williams is going to find the crease about every time inside, and they get movement up on the interior of the defensive tackles. Tatum Bethune comes up and gets kind of locked up at the line of scrimmage with Davis Allen, the tight end. Big hole there for Kyron Williams to move the sticks again.
Williams ran for 65 yards in the first meeting, but he also had that crucial fumble at the 1-yard line late. Xavier Smith goes in motion. Now they bring Puka Nacua closer to the formation. And here's a handoff, trudging across the 30 and finally bottled up and taken down at around the 28-yard line with Kevin Givens in the area to make the stop after a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, nice job by Kevin Givens because he's coming on an inside gap charge. So he's slanting the other way, and he is able to peel off of that, come back, and hold it to a relatively short gain of only 2 yards.
2 minutes, 45 seconds into the game, scoreless. Rams driving. They have the ball at the San Francisco 28-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Ball between the hash marks. Play fake and a roll to the right side by Stafford. Throw short. It's complete at the 25 and wrestled out of bounds at around the 23-yard line. That's Davis Allen who comes over and makes the catch, but he stopped about a couple yards shy of the marker.
Yeah, and a good job by Robert Saleh in dialing up a pressure. When they get into the 2 tight end sets, 12 personnel, alert keepers. It's exactly what they ran. Saleh sent D. Winters off the edge. He forced Stafford to throw that and had to throw it under the sticks to Davis Allen, sitting at 3rd and 3.
8th play of the drive, first 3rd down of the game for the Rams. 3rd and 3 from the 23 and a flag thrown from the secondary.
Well, they're calling a 49er timeout, but I do see a flag.
San Francisco, the first of the half.
So
I think we may have 12 guys on the field defensively.
30 seconds in length.
So the timeout has been recognized, and the clock stopped at 11:28 to go in the first quarter. Rams, by the way, no turnovers over their last 2 games. Stanford has not thrown a pick since week 3, and when they have coughed it up, they haven't really paid the price for it. Opponents have scored just 13 points off the Rams' 7 turnovers so far this year.
They paid the price week 5 when they coughed it up at the goal line.
There is that.
It cost them a victory.
There is that.
Stafford has been terrific. 21 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. 49ers, and they're near the red zone right here, a couple of yards out of the red zone. The 49ers have certainly played better and tighter defense with their backs against the wall. They've been a top 10 red zone defense all season.
3rd and 3 from the San Francisco 23. 2 receivers left. Devontae Adams split wide to the right. Man-to-man coverage by the Niners. Williams the lone step back, and Stanford is under center. Takes the snap. Hands off. Williams stutter steps, finds a hole 20, and is undercutted around the 15-yard line. First down, Rams.
Yeah, huge hole right in the middle of the 49ers defense. They get a good down block by Steve Avila. They get movement. And anytime they get into those inserts, the defensive linemen have got to disengage and get off blocks because they're creating an extra gap up inside. That time, Kalia Davis just locked up, unable to make the play to his inside.
Sprung Williams for an 8-yard gain on 3rd and 3. Jair Brown the stop. 1st and 10 at the Niners 15. Play fake and a roll to the right. Stafford has time. He throws his complete at the 5. Shoved out of bounds. Escorted out by Renardo Green at around the 2. 1st and goal to go. Devontae Adams has the Rams at the doorstop.
Yeah, 13 personnel again, the 3 tight ends, and here they go throwing out of it again. Renardo Green in a trail position the whole way on Devontae Adams. Beat on the release, and Devontae is really, really good with those tempo releases. But again, creating separation on the young 49er corner, Renardo Green.
And the Rams are inside the Toyota red zone. 1st and goal from the 2. Ball on the right hash mark. Williams alone step back. Stafford takes a snap. Hands off left side. Williams has a big hole, and Williams just walks right through it. Touchdown Rams. An efficient drive for L.A. to start this game. Finishes with a 2-yard touchdown run by Kyron Williams. And L.A. on top early, 6-0.
Yeah, run and pass. A good mix of everything. A couple things I'd like to see is I'd like to see Malik Mustafa finish that play. Yes, he was crossing the goal line when Malik was there to tackle him, but finish the play and deliver some damage. That is not against the rules to take him all the way to the ground. Just stood up and let him go about a half-yard into the end zone.
Harrison Mevis, the new kicker for the Rams. We'll talk more about that as time and action permits. Nails his first kick in the NFL. It's the extra point that gives L.A. a 7-0 lead over San Francisco. 10:14 to go in the first quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
In the heart of the Bay, where the echoes of victory and the thrill of last-second touchdowns live on, Levi's stands proudly with the San Francisco 49ers. For a decade, we've shared the same field, the same passion, and the same pursuit of progress on and off the field. From the historic catches to the unforgettable comebacks, Levi's has been there through it all. Craft your own Niners legacy in Levi's. Visit Levi.com or your nearest store. Here's to the next chapter, Niners faithful.
Go for the win at Grayton Resort and Casino. Experience California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa, live entertainment, and the hottest slots and table games. Plus, a spring 2026 expansion featuring non-smoking gaming, signature restaurants, and an immersive sports bar. Perfect for game day gatherings and unforgettable nights out. Turn every play into a win. Right in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Grayton Resort and Casino. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
What if you could have reliable and intelligent Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included. Just 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most, that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, and that keeps you gaming in the fast lane. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply.
Traditions are a funny thing. That's why we tailgate in the pouring rain, wear full body paint, and refuse to wash that lucky jersey. And just like in football, tradition is what inspires us to make our masa and Tostitos the traditional way. Starting with whole corn kernels, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Crafted for that perfect crunch. Tostitos. Tradition matters. The official chip and dip sponsor of the San Francisco 49ers.
You can now earn cash back with Rakuten on 49ers gear and select concessions at Levi's Stadium. Sign up for free at Rakuten.com/partners/49ers.
Rams take the opening kickoff, cash in immediately. A 2-yard touchdown run by Kyron Williams puts LA ahead 7-0. Waiting back deep for the ensuing kickoff, Brian Robinson Jr. and Sky Moore. With Harrison Mevis just signed to the practice squad on Tuesday and named the Rams kicker just on Friday. Sends his first kick away to Brian Robinson. He takes a knee in the front of the end zone on the far numbers. It'll be a touchback for the 49ers. Our Toyota scoring drive summary for the Rams: 10 plays, 62 yards, 4:46 off the clock, balanced 4 runs and 6 passes.
Yeah, and only needed 1 third down. Only had to convert one of them, and it was a 3rd and 3, and they had an explosive run on the play. So the coverage has got to tighten up. They went after Renardo Green without question, both in zone and in the one-man crosser. 49ers got to play some complementary football in terms of moving the sticks and being able to hold on to this football. Do not want a 3 and out after the D just got off of a 10-play drive.
Well, Mac Jones has completed 67% of his passes, opened 14 of 14 last week against the Giants. 1st and 10, San Francisco, its own 35. Takes a snap, looks left, throws left, short, complete to Jawan Jennings, who was spilled out of bounds by Kobe Durant. Quick pickup of about 7 yards. Will be 2nd down and 3.
I like that. And Kobe Durant out there playing inside leverage on Jawan Jennings. Jawan uses that big body, runs a good route, has him out leveraged. Mac gets it out quick, puts it right on him.
2nd and 3. Niners breaking the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 tight to the left. They bring Jennings in closer from slot right to tight right. Now Kittle in motion. Here's a toss right side. Chris McCaffrey's first touch of the day, and he is smacked short of the line to gain. An entire white and blue wall stopping up McCaffrey at around the 43-yard line, 2 yards shy of the marker.
Yeah, and absolutely paramount. If you're going to run the edges and run those truck plays, you get the edge out, you got to get to the second level on the linebackers. They did not get Omar Spates and Nate Landman, both of them downhill. And Braden Fisk, the D lineman, ends up making the first tackle.
49ers 3rd down, takes the snap as Jones throws right side, juggled and dropped. Close coverage by Emmanuel Forbes Jr. on Jawan Jennings. He makes his trademark on big 3rd down catches. Here he has the pass knocked away. It's 4th down.
Yeah, and that is tight coverage without question from Emmanuel Forbes. He's playing inside route the whole way. Mac Jones put it right where he had to put it on Jawan Jennings. Jawan wants a PI call on it. There was without question contact before that ball got there. No call.
So 4th down, Niners punting from their own 43. Thomas Morstead averaging just under 45 yards a kick. Takes the snap, chest high, puts his right foot into this one, sends a spiraling kick coming down at the 8, taken by Xavier Smith and blasted immediately as he gets up to around the 15-yard line. So to a return of about 7 yards. Rams will now have great field position to start their second possession, but they already have a 7-0 lead with 8:54 to go in the first quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Throughout history, people have relied on trusted partners to answer the call, sometimes at work, other times when relaxing. And today, it's no different. Only now, a new kind of beast answers back. Meet the Toyota Tacoma, boldly designed, loaded with technology, and built with the power and reliability you'd expect from a Toyota truck. When the call comes, Tacoma is ready to answer. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
NFL fans, when it's time to get 49ers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So, get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ERS.
Get your game on at Safeway. Now through December 30th, earn 4x 4U points on hundreds of participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Download the 4X coupon in the Safeway app and shop participating items to start earning points today. The more items you shop, the more 4X For You points you'll earn. It's game on at Safeway.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
U.S. Bank and the 49ers know no one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
Now we're coming to you from the Lon Simmons broadcast booth. 49ers down to the Rams, 7-0, 8:54 to go in the first quarter. LA about to begin from their own 14. Going to be keeping an eye on things up in Seattle between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. And I think the Seahawks brought some machetes to the game at Lumen Field this afternoon. Already ahead 21-0 on hapless Arizona late in the first. This scoreboard update is brought to you by Dolan Law, the best lawyers we hope you'll never need. Rams break the huddle. 1st and 10, their own 14. Snap and a handoff. Left side, Blake Corum is swarmed. Nowhere to go. Stop for no gain by the entire Niners defensive line. Jordan Elliott helping to lead the way.
I think they may have lined up in the neutral zone.
Yep. There was a flag.
Defense, number 96, was lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Cleveland Farrell called for the penalty.
Yeah, and Cleve Farrell, without question, head is in the neutral zone. He came back at the last second. The flag was already thrown, and that's a shame now. There, with all the challenges health-wise, there will be no margin for error.
Yep.
You make a big play like that, and it's negated. Instead of a negative play, it's 1st and 5.
From the Rams' own 19, 2 receivers tight to the left, 1 to the right. And the snap and the play fake. Deep drop by Stafford. Under pressure. Resets. Running over to the right side. Being chased. Heading towards the near sideline and finally gets rid of it and throws it into the Niners sideline. Incomplete. Tatum Bethune breathing down Stafford's neck and sticky coverage on the back end, forcing 2nd and 5.
Well, you just said it, and it's play action, and it is sticky coverage. There was nowhere to go for Matthew Stafford, so he's got to peel out. And then the secondary contain comes with Tatum Bethune. I thought it was a really good job of Upton Stout getting physical and kind of chopping down routes, because remember, when the quarterback's out of the pocket, Troy, illegal contact is off. It cannot be called.
2nd down and 5. LA ball at its own 19. Stafford under center again. Takes the snap. Deep drop. Clean pocket. Throw short right side is complete at the 20. Fearing and smacked by Tatum Bethune. Colby Parkinson, the Stanford man, with a painful 6-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Rams first down.
And then again, the 3 tight end set, and they're just going to run, and that's several times they've already done it, and only needing 5 yards. The Stanford Cardinal, Colby Parkinson, just went and spotted that 6'7" body up in front of the coverage for Matthew Stafford.
So 1st and 10 for LA at its own 26. Ball on the right hash mark. Everybody in tight with the 3 tight ends and only 1 man split out wide to the right. Stafford under center, turns, hands off, right side, there's a hole. Corum, 30, running near sideline, tripped up in the open field by Malik Mustafa, but Corum blows through the 49ers and picks up 15 yards.
Yeah, and had a big hole to go through. And I don't know if Sam Okawanu is working a pass rush stunt, but he is to the tight end side, and he came flying to the inside and voided his gap. That's what I talked about pregame, about gap discipline. And again, maybe they did have a stunt called, but you got to check run before you go, and that opened the door for Blake Corum.
Corum, 58 yards rushing for the Rams last week against the Saints. Is on 1st and 10. Here's a deep drop by Stafford and a deep throw complete to Devontae Adams. Hemmed in at the far hash at around the 35-yard line. 1st down Rams. Stafford with all kinds of time to throw, and he finds Devontae Adams downfield for 23 yards in the 1st down.
And Stafford is just red hot. And you come with a 4-man rush and don't get pressure, and he can hitch. He is going to absolutely rip it in a double move on Renardo Green, who is peeling back to the deep third. What a great concept and route by Davante Adams, who ends up breaking it off right in front of Upton Stout, and Tatum Bethune is down on the field.
Yeah, as the Niners continue to unlock their worst-case scenarios in the injury department. So the Niners medical staff tending to Bethune will return with the Rams ahead 7-0 in the first quarter, 6:40 to go, right after these messages.
So much. Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas. Let me tell you how to get an interest-free trial loan with Dollar Loan Center. Did I get your attention? At Dollar Loan Center and Don'tBeBroke.com, not only is it always free to apply, but we also throw in a full week worth of free interest for every new customer. Really, even if you borrow $5,000, you can just repay the principal at the end of the week with absolutely no other costs. We can't make it any more transparent than that. Give us a shot and let us become your backup when things aren't going so well. Dollar Loan Center offers signature loans up to $5,000 in minutes with up to a year to pay it back. With locations in Pahrump, Mesquite, and Laughlin, or check us out and apply online at don'tbebroke.com.
See website for details.
Football season just got better. The all-new Boomer Sportsbook wants you to know two numbers, 250 and minus 105. Score up to $250 in bonus bets with your first deposit and bet minus 105 on all pro football spreads for every regular season game. Plus, with Boomer's Rewards, every wager earns points that turn into free bets at the end of the month. Download the Boomers app, then head to Ellis Island Casino or Casino Valverde to activate your account. Boomer's Sportsbook, where Nevada plays to win. Learn more at betwithboomer.com. Must be 21 and older. Terms and conditions apply. Bet responsibly.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. Over the past 25 years, thousands of Las Vegans hired me as their injury lawyer. You know, when you hire me, I won't take more money than you at the end of your case. It's the Paul Powell promise, and I put it in writing. That means my clients get back hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year, from my pocket to yours. What other lawyer does that? You already know that answer. No one.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Purchase a Gold Pass and get free parking and access to over 40 Six Flags parks. Valid through 2026. Visit cagreatamerica.com.
.640 to go in the first quarter. The Rams with a 7-0 lead over the 49ers. Rams also have the ball at the San Francisco 36. Tatum Bethune semi-jogged off the field. He's being looked at in the medical tent, and Curtis Robinson is in at Mike linebacker. First and 10 Rams at the San Francisco 36. A play fake, some pressure, and a throw left side on the quick screen complete. Running down the far sideline, 35, 30, and tripped up inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line. It's Xavier Smith. And that's another first down for L.A. The Rams are eating the Niners defense alive in chunks here.
They are cooking. They've had 1 third down so far in this game. And Curtis Robinson turns on the Jets and is able to trip up Xavier Smith. Caught the 49ers perfectly away from a blitz pressure, and there was nobody out there for Xavier Smith. Well-timed screen.
First and 10 now for the Rams at the San Francisco 22. Davante Adams split wide to the right. Xavier Smith in short motion, a play fake by Stafford, and a half roll to the right. Stops, resets, throws downfield, throwing it away towards the front right pylon, and it's incomplete. Diamador Lenore tried to catch up to the ball to try to make a circus interception. Could not quite get there. Second and 10.
Yeah, really good coverage by everybody. Upton Stout at the second level, Jair Brown, and then back in the end zone. Looked like Davante Adams was double covered by a couple of guys out there, and Stafford just threw it away.
We've seen good coverage at times from the Niners so far in the early going.
A couple of times.
A couple. Better than none. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right, an empty set with Blake Corum, the running back, slot to the left side. Puka Nacua wide to the right. Shotgun snap to Stafford, quick throw, Nacua right side, stutter steps, slithers through a tackle, 10, 5, still on his feet, and taking Niners with him into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua just slipped right through everyone, and L.A. has all the answers. A 22-yard touchdown pass to Puka Nacua gives L.A. a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, and again, a great play call by McVay and caught the 49ers in a cat blitz with Upton Stout coming from that way. And then it's about missed tackles. Malik Mustafa gets blocked off a tackle. Jair Brown misses a tackle. And everyone else is in a trail position. Nakua, you better get bodies on him. You better gang tackle him and get your hands on him, or he's running right through you. Exactly what he just did for 6.
Harrison Mevis handles the extra point. And it's been all Rams so far with 5:34 to go in the first quarter. It's LA 14, San Francisco 0 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Gold Bar Whiskey's brand new canned cocktails now available for the first time ever. Introducing Double Gold, made in collaboration with 49ers legend Joe Montana. It's smooth, strong, and refreshingly crisp. Crafted with award-winning Gold Bar Whiskey and real orange, ginger, and lime juices, Double Gold is now available in Levi Stadium and quality retailers. Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the San Francisco 49ers. 8% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A field goal? That's a no. But a honey butter dinner roll? That's a yes. A 6-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a 6-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Just like a strong run-pass offense, a trip to California's Great America, the official theme park of the 49ers, is always a touchdown. Every visit scores big with iconic rides, thrills for the whole family, plus kid-sized fun at Planet Snoopy. Niners fans can explore over 50 attractions made for everyone to enjoy. Grab a Gold Pass today for unlimited visits, free parking, and access to over 40 Six Flags parks, valid through 2026. Get your tickets or passes today at cagreatamerica.com.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4x4U points on participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Just look for the tags in-store and start earning points today.
A 7-play, 86-yard drive for the Rams, giving LA a 14-0 lead. The drive capped by a 22-yard touchdown catch and carry by Puka Nacua. That is our Toyota scoring drive summary. Harrison Mevis with the ball teed up. Brian Robinson Jr. and Sky Moore waiting back deep. The right foot from Mevis, spinning end over end, taken and knelt down in the front of the end zone. Today's 49er starting offense lineup is sponsored by Levi's, fit for an icon. And let's focus on the offensive line. From left to right, Trent Williams, Spencer Burford, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, and Colton McKivitz. Your starting 5 up front for the Niners today.
Yeah, and Burford played well in his first game of the year last week in New York at left guard. Good to have Jake Brendel back. And this is absolutely a critical drive. With the challenges the defense is having, if they don't get some points or at least chew on the clock here, this thing could get left-handed and one-dimensional in a heartbeat.
I think we're going to learn a lot here on this drive. Here's a handoff left side. It's McCaffrey plugging across the 35 before he's covered at around the 37-yard line, a pickup of only 2. That's only the 4th play offensively run by the Niners so far this afternoon.
Yeah, and they're getting off blocks, and unlike the 49ers have been doing. 49ers got a good scheme. They get a hat on a hat, but the defensive linemen are disengaging near the line of scrimmage and giving up short runs. Conversely, when you look at these two teams, we know all the crises, all the injuries with the 49ers. The Rams have been absolutely healthy across the board.
2nd and 8, Niners ball their own 37. A straight drop, 5 steps by Mac Jones, but we have whistles and a flag on the far sideline.
Yeah, it's going to go against 49ers.
Offense number 15, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Second penalty already of the day for San Francisco.
Yeah, and we talked about how critical it was being ahead of the chains. And now you go from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 12 because of a pre-snap penalty. Juwan has had a few of those this year, a few challenges. Got to get some of it back here, because when you look at the Rams on 3rd and 10+, they are unbelievably good at getting off the field.
Kittle goes to slot left. 2 receivers that way, 1 to the right. Back to throw from the shotgun. Mac Jones fires. Kittle reaches, makes the grab across the 45 up to the 46-yard line. First down, 49ers. Holy smoke, what a grab by George Kittle.
What a rip from Mac Jones. And then George, it looked like he had to double clutch it, lining up out in the slot, running the in cut. He absolutely laid out, got it in between those 2 big hands, and then kind of lost control for a second, but squeezed it before he went to the ground. That is all he's got. That's what you call selling out and making a big-time play.
Niners convert on 2nd and long. Let's see if that's the spark it needs. Play fake. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Jones with time. Throws into a tight window. Complete to Jawan Jennings at around the LA 40-yard line. Fighting to the 39. That's another 49ers first down. There is a flag down in the secondary.
I think it's on Emmanuel Forbes on defensive pass interference, I believe.
Well, I believe in you.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 1. Penalties declined. Results of play is a first down.
Niner faithful like that announcement from Land Clark.
I do like all the time Mac Jones had to throw that football, though, and letting things develop. Play action. He's able to get a couple of hitches and let it go and find Jawan.
Especially against this front.
Absolutely.
1st and 10, San Francisco at the LA 39. Rams ahead 14-0 late first quarter. Shotgun snap back to Jones. Time. Shoots a short left side. Deflected, and it doesn't get to McCaffrey. It's incomplete. Pass does not clear the line of scrimmage. It was knocked down along the way. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Tyler Davis, one of their defensive tackles, young player, 6th-round pick, is playing a lot and playing good. Read the quarterback perfectly, got his left hand up and batted that ball down.
Jawan Jennings coming back in. Demarcus Robinson in the mix, too, the former Ram. Played for L.A. in 2023 and 2024. Jennings split tight to the left side. 2 receivers bunched tight to the right. 2nd down and 10. Jones shotgunning. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws left side. Complete. Jennings inside the 30. Shimmy shake. Hit. Loses the ball. And it's still loose and picked up by the Rams. Coming down the near sideline. Making a man miss and brought down at the Rams 40-yard line. Jawan Jennings had a big catch. Could have been a chain mover, but instead it's Cameron Kinchins who picks up the pumpkin and gives the Rams the ball right back.
No, and it's Nate Landman again. That guy does nothing but force big-time fumbles for the Rams defense, and he punches that out. It wasn't a great punch, but he punched the front tip of the ball. Jawan Jennings did not have it secured tight. That was intentional. He wound up, and he punched the pigskin out.
Landman's 3rd forced fumble of the year preserves a 14-0 lead for L.A. 3:13 to go in the first quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers radio network.
Get your game on at Safeway. Now through December 30th, earn 4x 4U points on hundreds of participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Download the 4X coupon in the Safeway app and shop participating items to start earning points today. The more items you shop, the more 4X 4U points you'll earn. It's game on at Safeway.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
NFL fans, when it's time to get 49ers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So, get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ERS. 49ers faithful, it's time to gear up for game day. Show your passion for the red and gold all season long by shopping for the latest 49ers styles available at the home of the faithful, the official 49ers team store presented by Visa. From player jerseys and apparel made for the whole family to exclusive merchandise and collectibles, gear up now and grab 49ers gifts for all seasons. Shop in person by visiting the official 49ers team store located at Levi's Stadium at Gate A or online at shop49ers.com.
Brought to the 49ers faithful by Scratchers from the California Lottery, reminding you to play like a pro and get in on the action with Game Day Scratchers. A little play can make your day.
3:14 to go in the first quarter. LA with a 14-0 lead over San Francisco, and after a Juwan Jennings fumble, the Rams have the ball back, starting this possession at their own 41-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark, and an eye set behind Stafford, who turns and hands off to Kyron Williams up the middle, hit twisted down as the red pile brings Williams down after a pickup of about 2. C.J. West in on the stop. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
You're listening to San Francisco 49ers football on AM 670, KMZQ, Las Vegas.
The Rams love that duo play and doubling the defensive tackles, just counting on getting pushed. That 3 tight end package again. They end up giving him 4 yards on the play. Favorable spot. 2nd and 6 from the 45. Play fake from Stafford. A clean pocket, and he throws downfield in coverage. Caught, juggled. Was it intercepted on the backside by Jair Brown? No, he didn't hang on to it on his way down to ground.
Incomplete pass, third down.
Stafford tried to squeeze it to Davante Adams, and it just glanced off his fingertips, and Brown has the ball bounce right in front of him.
Yeah, and just out of the reach of Jair Brown. Good job there by Renardo Green, getting enough of a push on the hip of Davante Adams as he was skying up high. That ball sailed on Matthew Stafford. And Jair Brown just not, in a good position, but a little too far away to be able to pick that off. 49ers in dime defense here.
This is LA's 20th offensive play, just their second third down. 3rd and 6, their own 45. 4-man rush. Quick throw left side, complete inside the 50. Puka Nacua on the move and brought down at the San Francisco 40-yard line. First down Rams. Stout and Brown converge to make the stop, but the Rams have a fresh set of downs inside Niner territory.
Troy, we saw it week 5, and we're seeing it again here in terms of Matthew Stafford going at young players. And 49ers had dime defense out there, 6 defensive backs, with Jason Pinnock playing linebacker out there for D. Winters. And Puka Nacua, one-on-one, runs a whip route, so he fakes inside, pivots back out, creates separation on Upton Stout.
1st and 10. Rams at the San Francisco 40-yard line. Stafford under center, turns and hands off, slithering up the middle, hit and spun down at around the 33-yard line with Malik Mustafa converging to help make the stop along with Stout. And it was interesting, Tim, going back to round 1, Rams tended to pick on Stout and on Siegel.
Yeah,
here they picked
Siegel.
different targets.
Yeah, well, and Stout as well in the game, especially with some of the inserts. But, those guys aren't out there. Siegel is not out there.
Yep.
So he's gone at Renardo Green quite a few times early in this game, and certainly on that big down, found the matchup he wanted, isolating Puka Nacua on Upton Stout.
Xavier Smith in motion. They bring him back. He lines up stacked behind Davante Adams. And now Stafford is audibly telling Xavier Smith, hey, I need you in formation. And now we have whistles, and I believe the Rams called timeout.
Yeah, the coach on the field, Matthew Stafford, was not happy.
No.
Timeout.
With Xavier Smith.
Los Angeles. The first of the half.
About the only time that Matthew Stafford has not been happy so far in this one is the Rams have a 14-0 lead here late in the first quarter. Today's 49ers game versus the Los Angeles Rams is presented by Novartis. Well, going back to round 1 again, in the early going of that one, Kyle Shanahan just X'd and O'd the Rams out of the building with a fantastic scheme, a reverse flea flicker screen. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
So far today, Sean McVay returning the favor. It's a complete reversal of fortune.
Yeah, and the execution. This has been much easier than it seemed like it was week 5 for the 49ers, who went up early 14-0, exactly like this game is going in favor of the Rams here today.
Niners video board putting Fred Warner up for the Niner faith to applaud. Back to action, 2nd and 3. Rams at the San Francisco 33. And there's a handoff up the middle. Williams has a hole, peeks back up the middle, and is clobbered from behind by Jordan Elliott, but he's able to fall forward down to the San Francisco 25-yard line and pick up 9 in the first down.
Yeah, and way too many yards in terms of the run game. And the 49ers are deploying some run blitzes. And guys are getting stuck up at the line of scrimmage. That was just easy with Tatum Bethune coming one way. Center pushes them out. They lock up Jordan Elliott to the other side, and there is nobody in the gap.
Clock moving, 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Rams first and 10 at the San Francisco 25. A quick snap and a handoff. Kyron Williams trying to surf the pile, but fights forward and only picks up about a yard. Jordan Elliott in the area to help make the stop once again.
Jordan Elliott is a monster in there when he's on his game and stays in his gap. And that time, again, a run blitz with Bethune, but he's able to get enough penetration and force the back to bounce and get off of his track as they end the first quarter here.
And it ends with the Rams leading the 49ers 14-0, and LA is looking for more. Start of the second quarter begins from Levi Stadium right after these messages.
Hey, Kevin Wall here. Do you have aging parents who need help with the aging-in-place process of downsizing, decluttering, and selling items? Then you need Richard Husel, the host of the Richard Husel Real Estate Hour. He's an agent, property manager, and a senior relocation specialist. He'll give you a complimentary aging-in-place consultation, providing you with checklists and action plans to help you with decluttering, downsizing, and the moving process. Richard pays for all your boxes and packing materials and will ship items to loved ones. He's a big help to families before, during, and after the sale, helping minimize family disputes. Find him on Facebook at Realtor Richard Husel. Husel is spelled Husel. Remember, with just one call, Richard Husel will handle it all. Call 702-482-1846. Call or text 702-482-1846. Richard Husel is with Keller Williams, the Marketplace. S.017-5638.
Conversation without consternation. The Middle Ground with Tom Latiza. Weekday mornings from 8 to 9 on AM 670 KMZQ. Talk radio done right.
Thought it was a rash, but my doctor said it was a tick bite. Ticks can spread Lyme disease and other illnesses, leading to chronic health issues.
My brother was always having asthma flare-ups. Turns out a roach problem at home was causing it.
Allergens left behind by roaches and rodents are a major driver of asthma attacks.
When I had a fever and body aches, I never thought it was West Nile virus.
Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can spread serious diseases. Get the facts at pestworld.org.
Attention veterans, thank you for your service. My Auto Service will be offering free oil and filter changes from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Veterans Day only. 2 locations, Ann and 95 and Cheyenne and Jones. Thank you for your service. We look forward to serving you. Restrictions apply.
No one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
From the Lon Simmons broadcast booth here at Levi's Stadium, filling in for the voice of the 49ers, Greg Papa. I'm Troy Clarity. T-Rock is alongside. 14-0. Rams with the lead over the 49ers as we begin the second quarter. Sometimes in football, numbers lie. These don't. Rams ran 23 offensive plays. Niners ran 8. Rams held the ball for 11-20. Niners held it for 340. Niners turned it over once. And the Rams have a 13-0 lead. Or 14-0 lead.
I thought Kyle Shanahan had a patent on that blueprint. Rams have stolen it. Let's see if they go back to the well and hit the screen game here.
Second down and 10. L.A. at the San Francisco 24. Ball on the left hash mark. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Play fake and a quick throw. Left side complete, wide open. Tyler Higbee heading down the near sideline before he is plastered out of bounds by Malik Mustafa. But that's another gain of 15. Check that, 16 for the Rams. First and goal to go from the San Francisco 9.
Yeah, it's absolutely chunking them. And they run the keeper, so they put him behind the line of scrimmage, Tyler Higbee. And D. Winters has his eyes stuck in the backfield playing the play-action run game. And there is just way too much space out there for tight end. Now, Higbee paid for it with a big hit from Mustafa, but too easy.
First and goal from the 9. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and Stafford hands off up the middle squaring his shoulders, getting inside the 5, down to the 4 before he is collared by Jordan Elliott. Ball inside the 5. The Rams' red zone touchdown percentage coming into today, 60%. That's 13th in the NFL as the Rams are inside the Toyota red zone.
Jordan Elliott's able to get off of his block, but then gets carried for a couple of yards, and they end up getting 6 yards on the play. Just not a lot of support around them as guys are getting pushed off the ball.
Tatum Bethune, who left the game momentarily earlier in the first quarter, has come back in. 2nd and goal from the 4. Quick snap to Stafford. Play fake and a roll to the right. Rolling, still rolling. Running out of time. Now he throws back right corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown Rams.
Oh, my goodness.
Davis Allen wide open in the back right corner, and it is all L.A. 20-0 in front of a stunned house here at Levi's.
Oh, my goodness. And I'll tell you what, Stafford was about to throw that football away. There was nobody open. He had the tight end shallow. Higbee was covered up. And then Diamador Lenore, for some reason, and I don't know why, came off of Davis Allen in the back of the end zone and just uncovered. And Stafford saw it late and fed him the football for 6 points. That is a killer.
It's also Matthew Stafford's 400th touchdown pass of his career. Harrison Mevis for the extra point. The snap, the spot, the kick, it is away, and it is through. 21-0. L.A. with the lead over San Francisco early in the second quarter. Can the Niners get back into it? Let's find out together on the U.S. Bank 49ers radio network.
Tires matter. They're the only part of your vehicle that touches the road. Tread confidently with new tires from Tire Rack. Whether you're looking for expert recommendations or know exactly what you want, Tire Rack makes it easy. Fast, free shipping, free road hazard protection, convenient installation options, and the best selection of tires. Go to TireRack.com to see their exclusive test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews. And be sure to check out all the special offers. TireRack.com. The way tire buying should be.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Hey faithful, Matt Mayoko here. As soon as the game ends, go to NBC Sports Bay Area to watch 49ers postgame live or stream it on the NBC Sports app. Don't miss highlights, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews from key players and coaches straight from the locker room to you. Want even more game day coverage? Get the latest news, articles, and videos on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers postgame live kicks off immediately after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
U.S. Bank and the 49ers know no one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
All Rams here at this moment at Levi's Stadium. LA 21, San Francisco 0 after a 9-play, 59-yard drive. Taking 4:33 off of the clock.
Stafford is 11 of 16. He was smoking hot coming in, and he has not cooled down 8 of those 11 completions for 10-plus yards.
That's our Toyota scoring drive summary. Ethan Evans handling kickoffs for the Rams. He sends this one away, twisting and through the back of the end zone in the north end zone. Touchback, 49ers will begin, and the margin for error getting narrower and narrower, and the angle getting steeper and steeper for the 49ers offense here.
Yeah, and we got Ben Barch out there at left guard, so he is subbed in for Spencer Burford. I think Burford is okay. I'm looking for him down on the sideline, but He's riding the bike. Maybe something's acting up with him, but Ben Barch is in at left guard for the 49ers.
60-year man out of St. John's of Minnesota. His first action since week 2. Jones play fakes, back to throw, fires underneath, it's complete. McCaffrey hit and hog-tied by a couple of Rams. Omar Spates and Cam Curl converge on McCaffrey. That's a pickup of 6.
It's crazy, down 21-0, and this has been a nightmare, obviously, for the defense. Offensively, started the game with a 3-and-out, then had a 7-play drive working down into Ram territory. Juwan Jennings got the ball coughed up, turnover number 1. They've run 9 plays offensively in this game.
Here's play number 10, second down and 3 from the Niners' own 42, and it's a toss now heading up the middle. McCaffrey stutter steps, leans forward, gets to the 47-yard line, and that's a first down for San Francisco.
No, like that. Move the chains, ground and pound. McCaffrey starts out to the left, sees the crease up inside, puts his left foot in the ground, and is able to get the yards to gain.
McCaffrey made his first 49ers start against the Rams down at SoFi 3 years ago. Ran for a touchdown, caught another touchdown, and threw for a touchdown. That was a pretty good day. 2 receivers, tight left, 1 split wide right. Kittle, the tight end on the right side of the line. Here's a toss right side. McCaffrey has to cut back as he was cut off on the perimeter, so he heads up right tackle and is taken down at around the 49-yard line for a pickup of about 3.
And a good job by the Rams there in terms of their linebackers, because they understand that this play, if you play it outside in, guys are going to get kicked out. But they slow played it to the inside. So the perimeter players got kicked out by Kittle on the edge, but the linebackers slow play it, force the cutback, and there to hold McCaffrey to a 2-yard gain.
Demarcus Robinson wide to the left. Kendrick Bourne slot to the left. Kyle Juszczyk is wide to the right. Now Brian Robinson leads the backfield. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete. 45. Kittle sheds one man, pulls over another, and dives forward to the 30-yard line. A man-sized run after the catch by George Kittle.
Well, that will inspire everybody in this stadium. And it's Kittle over the middle, which we love, but the yards after the catch are what are impressive. He's able to shake a tackle by Cam Curl and then runs over the other safety, Cam Kitchens, and eventually is taken down by a linebacker in pursuit. Love the willpower and the mindset George Kittle plays with.
20-yard gain for Kittle. Second crucial catch for him today. Farrell, tight end, goes in motion. He ends up on the left side of the line. Shotgun snap, and it's a toss to Brian Robinson. Gets a lead block from Kyle Juszczyk. Turns the corner. 25 and out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. That should be enough for a Niner first down. Picture-perfect lead block by Kyle Juszczyk helps Brian Robinson Jr. move the chains.
Well, picture-perfect read by Brian Robinson as well, reading that block of Kyle Juszczyk. And he saw that the linebacker came inside, the corner came inside of Juszczyk. He bounced to the outside and pushes this thing down to the red zone. Good job by B-Rob.
Robinson owns the Niners' longest rush of the year, just 18 yards. Here's a handoff to Robinson again, plugged up. Left tackle tries to spin off the pile. Does for a moment, but is eventually swallowed up by Poona Ford. As he's taken down at around the 18-yard line, 49ers inside the Toyota red zone for the first time today. Poona Ford with the stop, the former Seahawk.
Well, the Rams were all over that. They ran a quick trap up inside, and the backside defensive tackle, the guy you count on flying up the field so you can kick him out, recognized it right away, stayed home, and Dominic Pooney unable to get any movement.
2nd and 8 from the LA 18. 2 receivers tight to the right. Juwan Jennings wide to the left. Juszczyk in motion, heading right side. Back to throw. Jones settles in. Throws complete, tight window. Christian McCaffrey is cracked down at around the 13-yard line. Nate Lamon, who's already been busy for the Rams so far today, giving the Niners a 3rd and 3 from around the LA 13.
Yeah, and Landman's a good player. He's from the Bay Area.
Yep.
And he started in Atlanta, good player there, was a college free agent coming out of college, and he's just a smart football player, does not get himself in a lot of predicaments, and he knocked that ball away from Christian McCaffrey right there. McCaffrey's able to regain control of the football.
3rd and 3 from the 13, and here's a handoff to McCaffrey, stutter step, and stop short at the 11-yard line. Lamon at the bottom of the pile, Omar Spates at the top. 4th and 1 for the Niners at the LA 11-yard line.
Yeah, and it's going to be a short one, it looks like, in terms of the spot. Mac Jones very effective when they're tight like that, running the sneak to pick up the first down.
9 minutes to go, second quarter, clock moving. LA ahead, 21-0. Rams On defense, Niners going for it at the LA 11-yard line. San Francisco 58% on fourth down this year. That's tied for 15th in the league. McCaffrey's the lone setback. Jones under center. Split receivers. Jones takes a snap. Hands off left side, trying to turn the corner. He's hit and stuck, and I don't think he got there.
Give it to him.
Byron Young got there first as McCaffrey couldn't quite turn the corner, and the Rams rise up on defense.
Boy, it looked like there was going to be enough there for Christian McCaffrey, and George Kittle is out there blocking Byron Young, who is a really good player, has gotten a lot better, and he's able to feather it enough to get McCaffrey to bounce to the edge and then really exterminated him before he could get what was a short yard to gain.
Rams living a charmed life as they're ahead 21-0 on the 49ers. 8:40 to go in the second quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our patients feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Go for the win at Grayton Resort and Casino. Experience California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa, live entertainment, and the hottest slots and table games. Plus, a spring 2026 expansion featuring non-smoking gaming, signature restaurants, and an immersive sports bar. Perfect for game day gatherings and unforgettable nights out. Turn every play into a win. Right in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Grayton Resort and Casino. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
When you fill up a 76, you're ready to go. To that music festival you see posted about each year but have never been to. And you're ready to go to a sunrise yoga class before work. And go dog sitting and try to get the zoomies under control. Now who wants to go? Go here, go there, go anywhere with 76.
Brought to the 49ers faithful by Scratchers from the California Lottery, reminding you to play like a pro and get in on the action with Game Day Scratchers. A little play can make your day.
After a turnover on downs at the LA 11 for the 49ers, the Rams have it back. They also have a 21-0 lead, 8:40 to go in the second quarter. I set behind Stafford on 1st and 10. And here is a handoff, and he is cracked down right at the line of scrimmage. C.J. West blew up the line of scrimmage and won the battle.
Well, that's how you play great run defense. C.J. West just splits a double team and pushes Havenstein, the right tackle, into the backfield, get pads up, and the running back ran right into him. I believe that was Blake Corum. Got to clean it up on the Kittle play. That was not George Kittle on the lead block. He was comboing on Byron Young. So it was not him. He went to the second level. Luke Farrell's the one that got pushed off of the great play by Byron Young on the 4.5 yard.
Second down and 10. Two receivers right, one to the left. Shotgun snap and a handoff, trying to peek his way over to the left side, but he doesn't get anything. Dropped, perhaps for a yard loss by Robert Beal Jr. as Corum is going nowhere on this drive. It's 3rd and 11.
Yeah, and Tatum Bethune comes flying up inside and takes out a lead blocker. He ends up taking the tight end and just smokes him, and then gets a little help on Corum from Robert Beal. Two really good plays stopping the run by the defense.
First negative play of the day for the Rams. Meanwhile, all three officials in the secondary have thrown their flags. Play clock was stopped at 11, probably 12 men.
12 players on the field. Defense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Well, not a killer, as now it makes it 3rd and 6, but still not quite ideal.
No, and preventable.
Yep.
self-inflicted wound by the defense.
Third penalty of the day for San Francisco. They get whistled on average 6.8 times per game. 3rd and 6. Rams at their own 15. Ball on the left hash mark. 3 receivers right. 1 to the left now after Corum goes in motion and ends up in the backfield.
Showing pressure here.
And now we have whistles. I believe the Rams call timeout. Boy, there was a backside blitz coming in on Stafford.
Los Angeles. Their second of the half.
And Sean McVay may have just saved Matthew Stafford's bacon there a bit. Well, Tim, take you back in the time machine for a moment. January 1978, Rams looking for a new head coach. They had preliminary talks with someone who just wrapped his first year as a head coach in the college ranks. Things never really got beyond that, though, and the Rams hired someone else. So there's an alternate universe where the Rams hire Bill Walsh in January 1978 instead of the Niners hiring him in 1979. How different would all this have looked?
Who knows, but I know the team of the decade of the 1980s are the benefactors of that decision.
Yep. Niners need to make terrific decisions from here on out. Down 21-0. Rams 3rd down and 6, their own 15. Stafford shotgunning. Niners fans making noise here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to throw. 4-man rush. Stafford throws down the middle. It's overthrown and incomplete. Overshot Terrence Ferguson, who was running a corner route. And that forces a punt that the Niners defense so desperately needed to force.
And Matthew Stafford does not miss many of those. It was a really good route, certainly by Terrence Ferguson. Man coverage from Jason Pinnock. They're in the dime defense. Not a lot of pressure, and Stafford flat out overthrew it.
Ethan Evans averaging 49 yards a punt. The first one of the day for the Rams. Right-footed kick. High. Sky Moore ranges over, takes it at the 37-yard line, near sideline. Stutter step, breaks out of a tackle, hopping inside the 45 of the Rams, and is brought down from behind at about the 36-yard line. Special teams trying to spark the 49ers. A 24-yard return by Sky Moore.
Boy, what a great job by Sky Moore. He gets a good block by Saran Neal, certainly on the Gunnar Winnington, and then he's off to the races. Sets everybody up down the sideline, cuts to inside the numbers, then goes north and south. He has been close. He has been a nice shot in the arm for the 49er special teams unit, which have really upgraded their play this year.
Moore's longest punt return of the year. Sets up the Niners at the LA 36-yard line. A short field to work with. Rams ahead 21-0, 6:44 to go second quarter. Kendrick Bourne goes in motion left side. Jones has 2 receivers that way. Back to throw. Check down, complete right side to McCaffrey. Stutter step and out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. A minimal gain of maybe 1. Or perhaps no gain at all. I think they're going to spot this back at the 36. So
nobody open. Nobody open down the field. So Matt gets flushed out of there. Peels out to his right toward the 49er sideline and just unloads the check down, and Quentin Lake right there to check the check down. As you said, gets about a half a yard.
McCaffrey 9 touches, 25 yards so far. He goes in motion, splits out wide to the right. 2 receivers each side. Shotgun snap to Jones. Back, throws right side. It's complete at the 25. Hit and stuck. It's Jawan Jennings, who survives the tackle by Cameron Kinchins. But Jennings gets it down to the LA 25, first down.
Yeah, move the chains. Good protection by the offensive line to let these zone beaters develop down the field. And Jawan finds a soft spot in front of that shell coverage. Turns around, and Mac Jones finds him.
Jennings, a big day at New Orleans in week 2. A 42-yard touchdown grab among his 5 catches that day. Clock moving, 5:34 to go, second quarter. Rams ahead 21-0. Ball on the right hash mark on 1st and 10. And there's a toss left side to McCaffrey. Stutter step trying to get out of the backfield. He veers out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Rams safety Quentin Lake holding his ground a little bit and forcing McCaffrey further towards the sideline, and only a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, Quentin Lake is a real good player on the back end of their defense. And he just slow plays it on the block from Kittle, knowing that George Kittle is going to let him go and go to the next level. That is a scheme beater. They see that on tape, slow played it, knew he would be in position to make the play, and he did.
You might remember Quentin Lake's dad, Carnell.
Oh, I know
UCLA
Carnell.
grad and the former Steeler. Yes, indeed. Here's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. Hit, bang, tries to bounce off the pile, but can only get about as far as the 21-yard line with Josiah Stewart helping to lead the charge for L.A. Sets up 3rd and 6 for San Francisco at the Ram 21.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting here now. Down 21, 3rd and 5 in scoring position again. They've been in scoring position twice. Had the turnover, and then, of course, the turnover and downs on the last drive. What they decide to do here if they don't get it, if this, in fact, is 4-down territory.
Niners 0 for 2 on 3rd down so far. Ball at the 20.5. They need to get to exactly the 15. Shotgun snap to Mac Jones. Has time, throws short, left side. Complete, nope, juggled, and the ball finally dislodged. They're actually going to call this a catch by George Kittle down at the 18-yard line. Checked out the 17, so it's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, Kittle in the phone booth, and Mac puts it right on his belly. I believe his knees were down before that ball came out as the safety was tearing at it. It is 4-down territory. They're going for it.
Niners were 3 for 3 on 4th down against the Rams last month, the season best. 0 for 1 on 4th down so far today. Clock moving, 3:48 to go, second quarter. Rams ahead 21-0. 4th and 2, San Francisco at the LA 17-yard line. And we have whistles as the Rams, at least someone's called timeout. And Sean McVay, I believe, is some of the officials over to take a closer look at that last play.
I think that's exactly right. I think he wants to have a longer look at the George Kittle play. Catch, no catch, or a fumble.
Yeah. So several different things to potentially look at here.
The previous play is being challenged by Los Angeles and is under review.
So they'll take a closer look at it and make sure that everything was legal as called, as this coach's challenge is brought to you by NBC Sports Bay Area. Authentic moments live here. The catch by Kittle left side was going to ground, and both of his knees hit the ground before the ball was ripped loose by Cam Curl.
Yeah, Troy, and I think he had it pinned to his shoulder, which I think is possession before he's down. I think it was the right call on the field.
Yep. Now, I'll admit, in real time with my naked eye and full speed, I thought the ball was out.
Yeah, and usually those are the bang plays, right, in real time where they end up being an incompletion, but I think there was enough there as it was pinned with a couple of steps, and then he goes to the ground, and Cam Curl rips it out.
Mac Jones, 9 of 11 for 89 yards. Not much from the rushing game for the Niners so far. Brian Robinson's actually the leading rusher for San Francisco with 3 carries for 17 yards. Land Clark has seen what he has needed to see. Confirmed with the officials.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Yep.
4th down. Los Angeles is charged a timeout. Their 3rd and final of the half.
I got to get on Land Clark's arm program. My goodness.
Well, you're not doing too bad yourself now. Come on, don't sell yourself short, my man.
Okay. Thanks, Troy. You can stay longer.
Sweet. I did it. 4th down and 2 from the 17-yard line. Niners with the ball inside the Toyota red zone.
See if DeMarcus Robinson can spring free here versus this defense.
He slot to the right side. Shotgun snap to Jones. Back, looking left, firing left, on the way, diving. Catch is made at the 6-yard line by George Kittle.
With
Flag
a penalty.
thrown at the spot of the catch, but that should be against L.A. And George Kittle bailing out the Niners once again.
Boy, I'll tell you what, and in the biggest moment, go to your best player, isolation.
Defense, number 3. The penalties decline. Results of the play is a 1st down.
Isolation opportunity versus Cam Curl, the safety. He waited for George. They tried to add double coverage on George. Tried to reroute him early. And George uses that big body and, again, makes a big, strong catch. The DPI didn't even help.
We've seen several strong hands grabs for George Kittle so far today. A 10-yard pickup on 4th and 2. 1st and goal from the 6. 2 receivers right now. Jawan Jennings breaks off of that formation, comes in motion. Now they bring him back. Shotgun snap. Jones under pressure, throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Jawan Jennings makes the grab in the end zone. Mac Jones beats the blitz, and the Niners are finally on the board.
Boy, what a great throw from Mac Jones, because the protection turned left. The rusher is coming off the edge. I believe it was Jared Verse. And Juwan Jennings runs a beautiful in-cut versus off coverage. It was a zone pressure, so they dropped a defensive lineman. Caught the 49ers protection with an unblocked player. Mac saw it and fed the ball where he had to and put it right on Juwan Jennings on the in-cut.
Coverage by Darius Williams of the Rams, not enough, as Eddie Pinheiro puts the extra point through. 3:15 remaining in the first half, and the Niners finally with points on the board. The Rams, however, still lead 21-7. Back to Levi's right after these messages.
Personal injury law has been the same for a long time. Big egos, greed, and sleazy schemes. Big and loud doesn't always mean right. And the conventional mold doesn't define success. Goodbye, false quick buck promises. We've had enough. Welcome to Sam & Ash, the new standard for personal injury law, where things are done the right way. With integrity, experience, and authenticity, we're champions for the underdog. Life happens, and when you need help, you deserve a team without hidden agendas. A team that delivers real support and results. When you have both, your whole world can change. So if you've been hurt in a crash, call Sam & Ash, 702-303-0333. Sam & Ash, because you deserve what's right.
By July of 2025, nearly all Nevada employers will be required to offer a retirement plan to all employees. As a business, how do you even start? Just call the Vegas Chamber to get plugged into the Chamber's 401k plan. It's simple to administer, provides great options, and will quickly help your business meet Nevada's new retirement plan mandate. Visit vegaschamber.com to get plugged in.
Sponsored by the Vegas Chamber in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
At Meineke, doing car care right means their Meineke certified technicians fix whatever your car needs. They fix it right and back it up with nationwide warranties. Brakes? They do that. Tires? Yep, they do that. Engine repairs, air conditioning, tune-ups, alignments, oil changes, they do it all. In fact, right now you can get an oil change starting at only $34.95. That's $34.95. Visit Meineke.com for the independently owned and operated Meineke near you. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
US Bank and the 49ers know no one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
$3:15 remaining in the first half. A 6-yard touchdown grab by Juwan Jennings, putting the Niners on the scoreboard. It's still the Rams a 21-7 lead, but Jennings cashing in on a short field. 7 plays, 36 yards, 3:29 off the clock. That's your Toyota scoring drive summer.
Yeah, that's complimentary football. Now, can the defense keep it going? The Rams have no timeouts left. There's 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And remember, the 49ers get the ball to start the third quarter.
Pinheiro's kick is away and taken at the one. Far numbers veering now towards the far hash. Cracked it around the 30-yard line and spun down there.
Yeah, good job by Luke Farrell again. He was very good in coverage last week in New York, and he does it again here. You'd love for the defense to be able to force a 3 and out, get off the field, get the ball back to the offense with time to go, and finish the first half with some points before they get it to start the third.
3:08 to go in the first half. Rams beginning at their own 30-yard line. Matthew Stafford, 11 of 17 for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns. He goes under center, sends Xavier Smith in motion, slot to the right. Play fake and a deep drop. Throws a short right side. It's complete to Kyron Williams. Shakes off D. Winters and is finally escorted out of bounds at around the 38-yard line. Bethune in the area to help make the stop. 2nd and 2.
Stafford in good coverage down the field. He throws to the check down. Trying to play games with D. Winters to get him to squeeze the seam inside. He opened the door just enough, and Stafford's able to get 7 out of it to the running back.
Winters 5 tackles last week against the Giants. 2nd down and 3 from the 37. 4-man front, 4-man rush as Stafford has time. Now time slipping away. He resets. He steps up. He's hit. And he's set. Brought down back at the 32-yard line. Hello, Oh, Keon White.
Yeah, a couple of things on that play. Number one, Cleve Farrell got tackled by Alaric Jackson, the left tackle. Just absolutely tackled. But it was initial pressure by Keon White that forced Matthew Stafford to step up. Good coverage down the field. Then Kalia Davis helps finish it, and he and Keon get the sack and force this 3rd and 8.
White, the new guy. Clock moving, 2:03 to go. Are the Rams going to snap it before the 2-minute warning? They will not. By the way, the 49ers now have 1 sack today.
This is the 2-minute warning.
As the sack counter is sponsored by Cache Creek, proud partner of the 49ers. This 2-minute warning is sponsored by Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee. One internet price. No surprises. No scrambling. 21-7, Rams with the lead, the 2-minute timeout, and a crucial 3rd down coming up on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
For the very best in Bay Area high school sports, join Robert Bronstein and Aubrey Tolliver for 49ers Cal High Sports. Presented by U.S. Bank. The Emmy Award-winning program delivers all the excitement of high school sports each Sunday night. Airing at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California with an encore presentation at 10 p.m. It's the top student athletes from across Northern California in the spotlight. Join us Sunday nights during the school year on NBC Sports California. And for the latest, follow at 49ers Cal High on social media.
Throughout history, people have relied on trusted partners to answer the call, sometimes at work, other times when relaxing. And today it's no different. Only now, a new kind of beast answers back. Meet the Toyota Tacoma, boldly designed, loaded with technology, and built with the power and reliability you'd expect from a Toyota truck. When the call comes, Tacoma is ready to answer. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
Get your game on at Safeway. Now through December 30th, earn 4x 4U points on hundreds of participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Download the 4X coupon in the Safeway app and shop participating items to start earning points today. The more items you shop, the more 4X 4U points you'll earn. It's game on at Safeway.
Game day in the Bay. The air is electric, the crowd is roaring, and the 49ers are ready to take the field. Whether you're tailgating with friends at the stadium or watching from the comfort of home, Levi's has always been a part of that tradition. Just like the 49ers, we're all in on heart, grit, and the spirit of never backing down. Because what makes us great. Suit up in Levi's and become a part of the enduring tradition. Shop now at Levi.com or a store near you. Together, we make game day legendary. Let's go Niners!
Brought to the 49ers faithful by Scratchers from the California Lottery, reminding you to play like a pro and get in on the action with Game Day Scratchers. A little play can make your day.
Rams scored the first 21 points of the game. Niners struck back with a touchdown. It's 21-7 LA. Rams have the ball, 3rd and 8, their own 32. Quick snap as Stafford is pounded as he throws downfield. It's complete. Devontae Edwards across the 45 and up to the 47-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain and a first down for the Rams.
Yeah, and that's a shame because Matthew Stafford is just picking apart these zone pressures. Upton Stout's coming unblocked from the blind side. Stafford throws the in cut to the strong side. And there is nobody there in terms of the tight coverage.
Stafford Barks takes the snap, has a clean pocket, throws left side for Davante Adams. High ball. Did he make the catch in bounds? Yes, as he's forced out of bounds at around the 41-yard line of San Francisco. That's a first down for L.A.
Yeah, and pretty decent pressure coming from Keon White off the edge. And they go after Renardo Green, who falls down, and then Upton Stout comes off late to get Devontae out of bounds.
Rams to the line quickly as Stafford drops back, and now he shoots it deep down the near sideline for Adams, overthrown and incomplete. Adams was being escorted down the near sideline by Renardo Green. Incomplete pass, stops the clock, 1:24 to go.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. Devontae Adams is a great route runner, but he is not going to run by Renardo Green. So Renardo can play with urgency and play tight as he was right there on the out and up. You don't have to worry about Devontae Adams just blowing by you, so you can take a few more shots in the shorter routes in terms of the tight coverage.
Today's Green's 25th birthday. How's for a present? You get to cover Devontae Adams. 2nd and 10. Stafford orchestrating. Play clock down to 2. to 1. Shotgun snap, back to throw. Blitz coming. Stafford backs up and has to unload over the middle, well short of his intended target, and incomplete. All sorts of red shirts in the backfield, forcing the pass under duress from Matthew Stafford and making it 3rd and 10.
And Stafford's just got to throw it away. 49ers show blitz. They end up dropping a couple of linebackers out. And then off the edge, Upton Stout comes, and nobody blocks Keon White, attacked their protection, and got him to bust.
It was Bryce Huff who got the hit on Stafford. Listen to this Niners crowd here at Levi's. Crucial play here. 3rd and 10, shotgun snap, blitz coming again. Stafford stands in, throws left side, underthrown, almost intercepted and dropped. Renardo Green made a great break on the ball, stepping in front of Konate Mumfield, but he forces the incompletion, and the Niners are about to get the ball back with 1:15 left in the half.
Yeah, and the 49ers, look, you're going to live and die by the blitz, and you're going to take chances. Renardo Green should have intercepted that. Stafford had to layer it over Jair Brown. Renardo broke on it, drove on the football, hit him in the hands, and he dropped it.
Stafford still hasn't thrown a pick since week 3 at Philadelphia. 232 straight throws now. High snap handled by Evans, some pressure, hangs it high off his right foot, spinning end over end, hits at the 9 or 9-yard line and takes a bit of a San Francisco hop out of bounds, where Blake Corum makes the catch along the sidelines.
Yeah, that
thing. Official spots it at around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that thing bounced backwards 6 yards.
6 crucial yards gives the Niners a bit more breathing room to work with 1:06 to go in the half. 49ers with the ball now with 2 timeouts. Rams have none. Demarcus Robinson starts off slot to the left. Kendrick Bourne wide to the right. Now they flash Robinson out further to the left. Shotgun snap back to Mac Jones. Settles in, throws deep down the middle. Caught across the 35 and up to the 38-yard line. Jawan Jennings high points the ball and grabs it for the big 23-yard gain.
Love those layered throws, and Mac Jones is just going to throw it over one safety and in front of the other, and Jawan on the end cut. Perfect timing, good throw.
1st and 10, Mac Jones throws over the middle, complete again, diving grab, this time inside LA territory. It's Demarcus Robinson, the former Ram, making the catch. It's a first down for the 49ers at the LA 49, and timeout call by San Francisco with 37 seconds left.
Another zone beater by Mac Jones, because they bring Nate Landman. He ends up coming up on the inside. And they just do not have enough defenders in the middle of the field for Demarcus Robinson.
Boy, that was a pinpoint first throw to Jawan Jennings to open the drive.
I'll tell you what, Mac Jones, in the day he got here in the OTAs, the message was to him, you see it, rip it. And he has been ripping it ever since.
5th-year man out of Alabama. Niners 1st and 10, officially at the midfield strike. 2 receivers tight to each side. McCaffrey in the backfield. Waist high snap back to Mac Jones. Time. Now he throws left side. Deflected. Batted around. And incomplete. Eventually. Pass intended for Jawan Jennings.
It looked like DPI again to me on Jawan Jennings. It looked like Jalen McCullough, the safety, had contact long before the ball got there. Over the back of Jawan Jennings. I mean, that's not even close. Not even close.
We've seen that on a couple of occasions so far tonight. Meanwhile, McCaffrey, with the ball coming in the air and with Quentin Lake all around him, he had to bat the ball down like a volleyball player to prevent the interception.
Great heads-up play there by CMC.
What school did he go to?
Be quiet now. He's a Stanford Cardinal. That's you got it.
3 receivers to the left side with McCaffrey tied to the left. 2 receivers to the right. And now we have flags. No time on the play clock.
Flagging. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So it makes it 2nd and 15. Ball back inside San Francisco territory at its own 45. 31 seconds left in the half. San Francisco still with 1 timeout left. Rams ahead 21-7. Penalty number 4 for San Francisco today. Same formation, 3 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Now they flex out George Kittle further to the right side. Back to throw. 4-man rush. Mac Jones resets. Fires down the middle of the low ball, and it's incomplete.
Got away with one there. It looked like McCullough was playing that in cut the whole way. He was not going to take the bait. of Mac Jones right there. He's a young player, but it's not going to take him long to figure it out that they're trying to squeeze you and stretch you out of the middle to throw the in cut behind you. And he almost had himself one right there.
And if McCullough didn't get to it, Curl had a decent shot off the carom. Say that 3 times fast. 27 seconds left, 3rd and 15. Niners ball at their own 45. DeMarcus Robinson breaking the formation, breaking the huddle. He ends up wide to the left. McCaffrey slot to the left. Shotgun snap, just a 3-man rush. Mac Jones has all kinds of time. Steps up, checks it down right side to George Kittle. Has a lot of room to go. Tiptoes out of bounds inside LA territory at around the 47-yard line. So that's a pickup of 8. Clock stopped, 19 seconds to go. 4th and 7 from the LA 47.
And a good play by Kittle. And well, they're going to end up punting anyway because of the 4th and 7. But I just always love George's mindset. He is not going to be knocked backwards, which they would consider forward progress, even if he was out of bounds and kept that clock going. Might end up being a beneficial thing there now that they're having to punt, though. But just love George's mindset.
Kittle 5 grabs, 56 yards so far today. Thomas Morstead on to punt. Xavier Smith standing at his own 9-yard line. Punting from the right hash mark. Morstead hangs it high. Smith isn't going to bother as it hits at the 8 and taken on one hop by Neal, where it's down at the 5-yard line. 11 seconds left in the half. Well, first half, at first, dominated by the Rams. Niners have kind of stabilized things just a little bit. They still have a lot of work to do, but...
Yeah, this score really should be, in my mind, 21-13 at a minimum for the 49ers in terms of points. In scoring position, a lost fumble by Juwan Jennings early in the game. Next drive had the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line and a turnover on downs. That was a play where I thought they should have just ran the quarterback sneak. It was literally 1.5 feet for the first down.
So Matthew Stafford takes the snap, takes a knee, and that will do it for the first half. The Rams spotted a 21-0 lead before the Niners got on the board thanks to Juwan Jennings. And our score at the half, Los Angeles 21, San Francisco 7. Adam Copeland will have today's United Airlines 49ers halftime report right after this short break on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
There's beauty in going places, but there's something remarkable in going further. Introducing Atmos Rewards, a combined loyalty program by Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines. Think of this as your invitation to explore. To explore over 1,000 global destinations on more than 30 airline partners, all through one loyalty program. And keep going further. Learn more at atmosrewards.com.
When businesses thrive, communities score. That's why Bank of America is the official bank of FIFA World Cup here in the Bay Area. And our more than 110 local business specialists are ready to help your business win. What would you like the power to? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Welcome to the United Airlines Halftime Report.
Touchdown! San Francisco!
Here's your host, Adam Copeland.
Back here from Levi's Stadium, halftime here where the 49ers trail the LA Rams 21-0. Could be a lot better for the Niners, could be a lot worse for the 49ers as it stands right now. The Rams got off to a hot start. Let's get right into it here. They opened the scoring today with a 10-play, 64-yard touchdown drive. Kyron Williams ended up punching it in for a 2-yard score to put the Rams up 7-0 in the first quarter. Matt Stafford was as sharp as you could have asked for. Also, Kyron picking up over 5 yards of carry on the opening drive to lead the Rams downfield. As I said, 10 plays, 64 yards, and a touchdown before they get down into the red zone. Kyron punched it in. It sounded like this.
And the Rams are inside the Toyota red zone. 1st and goal from the 2. Ball on the right hash mark. Williams alone, step back. Stafford takes a snap. Hands off left side. Williams has a big hole, and Williams just walks right through it. Touchdown Rams.
Kyron Williams marches in for that 2-yard touchdown drive. The opening drive, Matt Stafford 4 for 6, 39 yards. It was an easy Rams touchdown. They saw 1 third down on the drive. Obviously, the Niners did not get off the field. The Niners did not get off to a hot start. They stalled out on their opening drive. They get to a 4th and 2, kind of a long 2 at their own 43-yard line. Last week, a 4th and 1 in New York at the Meadowlands on their own 41-yard line on the opening drive. Similar situation, trailing 7-0. They went for it. They picked it up. Kyle opted to punt it away this time, so the Niners do not come away with a score on their opening drive, 3 and out. The Rams did not stop there. They pick it right back up. They march downfield for their longest drive of the game to this point. Tatum Bethune actually, by the way, went down with an injury early in that drive, ended up jogging off the field under his own power and return. We'll talk more about him in just a few minutes, but Puka Nacua, the guy they've got to contain, back in week 5, 10 catches, 85 yards. They held him out of the end zone. That was not the case today. The Rams' second drive, 86-yard, ended just like this.
Puka Nacua wide to the right. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Quick throw. Nacua right side. Stutter steps. Slithers through a tackle. 10, 5. Still on his feet. And taking Niners with him into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
Puka Nacua extremely strong, and had they gone to him on the final play down in L.A. in Week 5, the Rams might have come away victorious. This was a tough drive for the Niners here. They march downfield, and the Niners cannot tackle Nacua as he catches that bubble screen pass there and jogs into the end zone 22 yards for a touchdown. The Niners then started to mount their own little comeback on their second drive. They get into Rams territory, 37 yards downfield. Juwan Jennings gets hit for a 13-yard grab. It puts them at the Rams' 26-yard line. Except the Rams ripped the ball away from Juwan Jennings. Juwan could not hang on to it. He catches the ball at the 26, and then he fumbles. Here's what it sounded like.
Second down and 10. Jones shotgunning. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws left side. Complete. Jennings inside the 30. Shimmy shake. Hit. Loses the ball. And it's still loose and picked up by the Rams.
I got to tell you, I don't like the ball out as much when it happens to the 49ers. I like when Tim yells ball out when it's the opposition. It's not as fun when it happens in Rams territory. The Rams do recover the fumble from Juwan Jennings, and then they go down for their third consecutive touchdown drive. A 9-play, 59-yard drive ends in a 4-yard touchdown pass to Allen. At this point, it's 21-0 in favor of the Rams. And by the way, they'd only seen 3 third downs at that point through the end of the first half. They were killing the Niners. They had 15 first downs on their first 3 drives of the game that all resulted in touchdowns. They've got 17 in the first half. The Niners then got it going themselves. They march down 9 plays, 54 yards. They get down into Rams territory. A 4th and 1 from the Rams 11. McCaffrey hands it off left side. Does not get the first down. They turn it over on downs, but then they force their own 3 and out before the Niners come down, and they get their first score of the day. A 7-play, 36-yard drive. Juwan Jennings, who fumbled earlier in the game, a little redemption for the first score of the game for the 49ers.
First and goal from the 6. 2 receivers right. Now Juwan Jennings breaks off of that formation, comes in motion. Now they bring him back. Shotgun snap. Jones under pressure, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers!
That was the Niners' 4th drive of the game. It was actually set up by a great return by Sky Moore, who a long return got the Niners' drive started at the Rams' 36-yard line. They also converted a 4th and 2 on that drive from the Rams' 17, an 11-yard catch by Kittle, and that very next play was the 6-yard touchdown reception by Juwan Jennings. We've got some stats in the injury report for you. We'll be back with more of today's United Airlines 49ers halftime report right after these messages.
Are you remodeling or making repairs on your house or condo? Dollar Loan Center has you covered.
Dollar Loan Center. Dollar Loan Center. Dollar Loan Center.
If you're DIYing it, the expenses can start to add up. Paint, tools, lumber, and pizza for your helpers. If you need some extra cash to finish the job, try don'tbebroke.com. At Dollar Loan Center, we make getting a signature loan stress-free and easy. Whether you need a couple $100 for a week or $5,000 for a year, it's free to apply at the DLC. Stop by one of our 60 locations. Apply over the phone with a real person or online at don'tbebroke.com from the comfort of your smartphone. Dollar Loan Center has you covered.
Licensed by Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Subject to approval. Limitations may apply. See website for details.
The United Airlines halftime report now continues. Once again, here's Adam.
KMZQ Las Vegas.
Levi Stadium where the Niners trail the LA Rams 21-7 here at the half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers radio network.
You're listening to San Francisco 49ers football coverage on AM 670, KMZQ, Las Vegas.
The Niners trail 21-7 to the Rams, who opened the scoring with 3 consecutive touchdown drives to go up 21-0. The Niners get a touchdown catch from Juwan Jennings. Let's get into some of today's halftime stats. Are sponsored by SAP, the official statistics and analytics provider of the San Francisco 49ers. Well, for the Niners, nothing going on the ground. Christian McCaffrey, 7 carries, 14 yards. He's actually been outgained by Brian Robinson, 3 carries, 17 yards. This was a problem for the Niners back in Week 5. Running the ball is not something teams have done well against the LA Rams. Mac Jones, a pretty effective first half, 15-19, 151 and a touchdown. And the offense is coming from Juwan Jennings and George Kittle. Kittle caught all 5 of his targets for 56 yards, and Jennings 6 of his 9 targets for 71 yards and a touchdown. It's been a whole cast of characters on the other side for the Rams. Kyron Williams, 9 carries for 50 yards. He's at 5.6 a carry and has that touchdown run to open the scoring for the Rams. Matt Stafford is good as ever. 21 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions on the season. He's got 2 more touchdowns today, 14-23 for 173 and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams has really sort of found a spot in this Rams offense. He and Matt Stafford have clear chemistry, different than they had even in Week 5 when the Niners were down at SoFi Stadium. Devontae leads all receivers in this one. 5 catches for 75 yards as it stands right now, along at 23. Puka Nacua, 3 catches of his own for 47 yards and a touchdown. Can you contain Puka Nacua in the second half and try to contain Matt Stafford? The Niners did get to him one time. It was Keon White, or the newest 49ers. Don't tell me the Niners weren't active at the deadline. Keon White got into the backfield for a sack against Matt Stafford in the first half, and the defense actually held up okay there. After the first 3 drives, it was punt for the Rams on just a total of 10 plays for 25 yards. So that's what the Niners are looking at as they will receive the second half kick with an opportunity to try to get back into this game. In terms of some of the team stats here, pretty incredible. The Rams, 17 first downs in the first half. They had 15 on their first 3 drives of the game. For the 49ers, the key is going to be, I'd say, getting off the field on third down defensively, but you got to get to third down defensively. Only 5 third downs faced for the Rams. They were 3 of 5. They hit their first 3 third downs. The Niners, 0 of 4 opportunities, though they are 1 of 2 on fourth down tries, and they needed that 1 4th and 2 to get into scoring range there to make sure they came away with some points. The halftime injury report is sponsored by Dignity Health, official healthcare partners of the 49ers. That's the most positive news I've got for you to this point. Tatum Bethune on the Rams' second drive, he went down. He was being tended to on the field for a while. He was on his back in the first quarter. Looked like it was maybe his lower left leg was being tended to. He ended up getting up and jogging off the field under his own power. Curtis Robinson replaced him briefly, but on the Rams' third drive that ended in a touchdown, Tatum Bethune was back out there. So no negatives, at least as of right now, for the Niners in the injury spectrum. All right, the second half kick is coming up. The Niners will receive it down 21-7. The second half action with Troy Clarity and with Tim Ryan will be coming up next, right after these messages.
Monday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. We will dive into the absolute latest on the fallout of the Mamdani election in New York City, and also New Jersey and Virginia.
9 to noon on AM 670 KMZQ.
Football season just got better. The all-new Boomer Sportsbook wants you to know 2 numbers, 250 and minus 105. Score up to $250 in bonus bets with your first deposit and bet minus 105 on all pro football spreads for every regular season game. Plus, with Boomer's Rewards, every wager earns points that turn into free bets at the end of the month. Download the Boomers app, then head to Ellis Island Casino or Casino Valverde to activate your account. Boomer's Sportsbook, where Nevada plays to win. Learn more at betwithboomer.com. Must be 21 and older. Terms and conditions apply. Bet responsibly.
Attention veterans, thank you for your service. My Auto Service will be offering free oil and filter changes from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Veterans Day only. 2 locations, Ann and 95 and Cheyenne and Jones. Thank you for your service. We look forward to serving you. Restrictions apply.
The copyright in this broadcast is owned by the San Francisco 49ers. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, or retransmission or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the San Francisco 49ers is prohibited. Start of the second half coming up in about a minute, 21-7. Los Angeles with the lead over San Francisco. Troy Clarity and Tim Ryan here with you from the Lon Simmons broadcast booth at Levi Stadium. T-Rock obviously being down 21-7, not ideal. But Niners do get the second half kickoff and an opportunity to make this a one-score game. How can they make that a reality?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, number one is possess the football. And that means convert on third down. They were 0 for 4 on third down in the first half of the game. At one point, it was 21-0 in this game because of the challenges the defense had early. And the 49er offense only ran 8 plays. Then they started getting it going. George Kittle had a huge play over the middle, breaking tackles, getting after it. And that was after a big takeaway on a drive earlier in the game when the 49ers were in scoring position. And then they get down almost to the 10. I think they were at the 11-yard line, and fourth and about a half a yard. They run McCaffrey off tackle. Luke Farrell cannot win on his block out there against Byron Young, and McCaffrey got tackled short of the line to gain. So there's been missed opportunities in the point department for the 49ers offensively.
But that's only the half of it, as Ethan Evans advances and sends the second half kickoff away. A moonshot that's headed down towards Almaden. Sky Moore takes the knee in the back of the end zone. And the 49ers will begin on offense. Mac Jones, 15 of 19 for 151 yards. Jawan Jennings, the leading receiver for the 49ers, 6 catches for 71 yards. And the lone touchdown for the 49ers so far, but George Kittle with 5 clutch catches along the way.
Yeah, stud catches. And look, the 49ers want to run the football. We know the blueprint. Only 10 carries in the first half because they could not convert on the money down.
10 carries for just 31 yards. Kyle Juszczyk in motion. Here's a play fake. Mac Jones being chased. Gets away. Runs over to the left side. Resets. Bullets one across the middle. Up to the 35 and up to around the 38-yard line. George Kittle makes the catch in traffic. That's a lot of work for just 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Really good eyes in the back of his head by Mac Jones because there is going to be pressure coming from the backside. Jake Brendel got beat bad by Tyler Davis, the defensive tackle, and Mac's able to feel it, spin out of it. Nobody really opened downfield. Kittle keeps it alive for him. He unloads it and gets 3 yards.
Not bad for a guy with a bruised right knee and a strained PCL in his other knee. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap back to Jones. Fires quickly right side. Complete. McCaffrey turning. 45, 50. Gets ahead of steam, and he's brought down inside LA territory at around the 44-yard line. First down, 49ers. And the first big play of the day for Christian McCaffrey.
And a really well-timed up screen to Christian McCaffrey. And he runs like he's going to run a swing route and then cuts back into the inside with a quick screen and cuts off of the block of Dominic Pooney. Eventually, Quentin Lake gets him to the ground, but he's already in Ram territory.
18-yard gain. Shotgun snap on 1st and 10 and a handoff to McCaffrey. Heads up the middle, then hops out towards left tackle. Gets forward and spun around for a pickup of about 3 inside the LA 40-yard line. McCaffrey now 8 carries for about 17 yards. He comes off. Brian Robinson Jr. comes in.
I'll tell you what, that Nate Landman's a good tackler. Christian McCaffrey, not easy to tackle inside, but once 53 gets his hands on you, it's a challenge to get away. So another solid tackle for their inside linebacker.
Pride and joy of Monte Vista High School in Danville. Snapping a handoff up the middle. Brian Robinson leans forward, goes through the pile, and gets very, very close to the marker. Just inside the LA 34-yard line. He might very well have just enough, although I'm looking at the far side official, who seems to have spotted it just a touch short.
Yeah, good block by Ben Barch. He's out there for Spencer Burford at left guard. He works a double team and gets everybody wiped off. And then a good block out on the edge by George Kittle and Trent Williams down the field. B-Rob gets this thing close.
San Francisco 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Quick snap and a handoff up the middle. Robinson squirms through and is ankle tackled at around the 28-yard line. First down, 49ers. Omar Spades with the stop, but a chain-moving run for Brian Robinson Jr.
Just right in between the tackles, just downhill for Brian Robinson, working off those blocks. Colton McKivitz gets a good down block again. George Kittle able to get the edge sealed on his defender. And Brian Robinson picks it up, punches this thing down to the 28.
Robinson stays in the game. He's the lone setback. 1st and 10 from the LA 28. Robinson takes the toss right side. Blockers in front. 20. Hit, spun down, and taken down at around the 16-yard line. First down, 49ers. A 12-yard rip over the right side for Robinson.
Troy, you can tell, and I've been able to tell the last several weeks in practice just watching him that he's really getting a feel for how to run behind this offensive line and the timing of it all. He's got to wait for that Kittle block out on the edge. Kittle gets it, foot downhill. He works behind McKivitz and Pooney. who are getting their guys moved down the field, really synchronized on that last run. Good to see.
Officially a 13-yard gain. Niners have run the ball in 4 straight plays. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a handoff. Left side. Robinson cracked in the backfield for a loss. There he is again. Nate Lamon. He had 17 tackles at Baltimore a couple weeks ago. That's a franchise record. He drops Robinson here for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, not a great job there by Jake Brendel. That ball is going off tackle to the left side. Brendel has got to go where Landman is moving to, not where he lines up. And Brendel knows that. He's been playing center for a long time. That's a moving target. You got to take a better angle. Just flat out missed him.
49ers inside the Toyota red zone on 2nd and 10, officially from the 15. A quick throw right side, complete. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch in traffic and is down at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal to go as Mac Jones threads the needle to McCaffrey.
Boy, Mac Jones is really, really good. And they work everybody across the formation. George Kittle's going to take a couple of defenders with him. McCaffrey opened down the seam. That may even have been the wrong route out there by Kyle Juszczyk, who had an in-cut, who brought another defender into the window. Didn't matter to Mac Jones. Put it right on the money.
1st and goal from the 3. Juszczyk, the up back. Brian Robinson, the setback. Jones under center, takes the snap, play fake, and rolls left side, throws complete to Juszczyk. Hit, tries to fall forward towards the goal line, but can only get about as far as the 1-yard line. It's not a bad tackle in open space by Kobe Durant. 2nd and goal from the 1.
I do like how Mac got it to him quick, though, because usually on those keepers and those waggles, the longer you wait, the more the guy gets covered up. And Kyle Juszczyk was open early. He delivered the ball, did Mac Jones right to him, give him a chance to punch it in. But you said it, Kobe Durant with a sure tackle.
21-7, Rams with the lead, Niners with the ball at the LA 1. 10th play of the drive coming up. I set once again behind Mac Jones. Man in motion left side, turns, hands off Robinson, hit, bounces off a Ram, and goes in for the score. Touchdown 49ers. Brian Robinson Jr. muscles it in. And the 49ers are about to make this a 1-score game.
Well, a couple things. Really good blocks up front from the whole right side of the offensive line. Landman is unblocked. I said earlier, he doesn't miss a lot of tackles. He missed this one because Brian Robinson just put him on his back and trucked right by him for 6 points. Brian Robinson, at almost 230 pounds, is a different animal than Christian McCaffrey, and I love him in those short yardage runs.
Eddie Pinheiro puts the extra point high through the uprights, and good after Brian Robinson turnstiles Lamon at the goal line for Robinson's 2nd touchdown run of the season. Hey, what do you know? We got a ball game here, folks. Rams 21, 49ers 14, 9:33 to go in the 3rd quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Throughout history, people have relied on trusted partners to answer the call. Sometimes at work, other times when relaxing. And today, it's no different. Only now, a new kind of beast answers back. Meet the Toyota Tacoma, boldly designed, loaded with technology, and built with the power and reliability you'd expect from a Toyota truck. When the call comes, Tacoma is ready to answer. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
Imagine being the wizard of your home. With Xfinity Wi-Fi, you can boostify speeds for the moments that count and magically pause Wi-Fi to any device. And now you can cast a spell to stop time and keep your internet bill the same for 5 years with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Equipment included, no contracts or commitments. Xfinity, imagine that. And see Wicked for Good, only in theaters November 21st. Restrictions apply, select plans only.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Brought to the 49ers faithful by Scratchers from the California Lottery, reminding you to play like a pro and get in on the action with Game Day Scratchers. A little play can make your day.
Brian Robinson Jr. punches it in from 1 yard out and cuts LA's lead to 7, 21-14 with 9:33 to go in the third quarter. A 10-play, 65-yard drive with 5:27 off the clock for your Toyota scoring drive summary.
All right, got a ball game now, as you said, one score. Can the defense play some complimentary football and slow down this Rams offense?
Piñeiro's kick, spinning and coming down to Corum at the 8, near hash. Working across the 30, putting his head down across the 35, and is stopped at around the 37-yard line. Well, that was step one for the Niners. Take the kickoff, get points. Step two, stop the Rams here. Matthew Stafford, 14 of 23 for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, on the fourth drive, the 49ers had their best play on defense, finally, down 21-0, and it was thanks to Matt Stafford, who overthrew and opened Terrence Ferguson, the tight end, on third down. Got him off the field.
Blake Corum stays in as the running back. 1st and 10, LA, its own 36. Stafford under center, turns hands off to Corum up the middle. Big blocks up the middle as Corum burrows across the 40 and up to around the 42-yard line. A violent pickup of 6 yards.
Yeah, well, the 49ers are trying to play a 3 tight end set out of a nickel defense. That is going to be a challenge.
Yep.
And Jason Pinnock is just not going to knock Blake Corum back, especially with the defensive line getting pushed into his lap.
Corum, the Michigan man, his first career rushing touchdown at Tennessee in week 2. 2nd down and 4. Rams ball their own 40. I set once again behind Stafford. Takes the snap, hands off, left side, now cutting back over right guard. Hit, bounce back, still going, lurching forward across the 45 and up to around the 46-yard line. That should be enough for a Rams first down, but Blake Corum battering the 49ers on that one.
Well, and he got battered. He had to earn it. There is no question about it, because it was stuffed to the front side. He winds it all the way back to the other side. Malik Mustafa had a chance with a great downhill run fit, and really got knocked off of the tackle by his own player, Tatum Bethune, which gave extra life to Blake Corum to get the line to gain for the first.
Yeah, Lenore was there as well. 1st and 10, L.A. at its own 46. Devontae Adams split wide to the right. Lone setback is Kyron Williams, who's back in the game. Stafford turns, play fakes. Time now flushed out, sidearms it to the right side. It's complete. Hit, yanked down, out of bounds
They're going to get a penalty.
The midfield stripe. And I think the face mask is going to get called here on the 49ers.
Yeah, they're going to get a late hit out of bounds, I think. And the refs are having a conversation, a little bit of a conference.
Well, Williams was hit at the midfield stripe by 2 49ers and was yanked back. Just as he was heading out of bounds, D. Winters got there first. And Tatum Bethune.
Late hit. Defense number 48. A 15-yard penalty will be added into the play. First down.
As a defensive player, you have to make so many split decisions in so many split seconds. A bit unfair to penalize Bethune here in that
No,
instance?
I think it's absolutely the right call, because he was definitely out, and Bethune really laid a shot on him. But I think part of it was just the sequence of the play, because D. Winters had him around the neck and ripped him backwards so violently, it took him really fast out to the white stripe. So, but there's no doubt that was the right call.
Midway through the third quarter, Rams ahead 21-14, LA ball at the San Francisco 35. The snap, the play fake, and the roll to the left. Stafford has time, resets, now time slipping away, tries to shovel it forward, and it's incomplete. He had Colby Parkinson about 5 yards down the field, but Stafford's view of his intended receiver was messed up by the Niners pass rush.
Well,
2nd and 10.
Yeah, first of all, it was really good coverage down the field on a 2-man route. They were trying to get deep down the middle of the field. There was nothing there for Stafford. Again, out of that 3 tight end set. And with Kevin Gibbons and Cleve Ferrell there, he just tried to flip it to Parkinson, and it came up short.
2 receivers wide to the left, including Devontae Adams. 2 receivers to the right side. Stafford audibly. 6 on the play clock. 5. Blake Corum off to Stafford's left hip. He's ready. He takes the shotgun snap. Blitz coming. Back. Time. Stafford sidearms it right side complete. Tyler Higbee takes Demondor Lenore for a brief ride. Down to around the San Francisco 27.5-yard line. Third down and a long 2 coming up.
And again, good coverage down the field by the 49er defenders. Stafford thinks it's man. It turns into 2 deep zone. They got everybody covered up. He's got to throw the check down. And Demondor Lenore rallies up and able to get the tight end to the ground to force this 3rd and 3.
Lenore had an interception down at SoFi against the Rams 2 years ago. Everybody up at Levi's. 3rd down and 3. Rams ball at the Niner 28. 3 receivers bunched tight to the left side. Now Kyron Williams goes in motion into the backfield. Shotgun snap. Pressure coming. Stafford has to unload, and it's incomplete. Stafford had to get rid of it before he was ready because Jason Pinnock was breathing right down Stafford's neck, unblocked. 4th down coming up for the Rams.
Great call from Robert Saleh in sending Pinnock off the edge. Pinnock is out there now for Upton Stout. It is not dime. That was nickel defense, but a big nickel, a different version of the nickel.
And the Rams are going for it here. 4th and 3 from the San Francisco 28. LA 71% on 4th down, tied for 7th in the league. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Stafford shotgunning, now goes up to his line. Trying to shout above the din here at Levi's. Play clock at 2. Takes the shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Stafford throws left side. A high ball juggled. Caught by Puka Nacua. Second effort. Lurches forward and just gets the 1st down inside the 25-yard line.
That is a big play for Matthew Stafford in the Rams offense. And not turning it over on downs. It is man coverage across the board. And they use Puka Nacua to run in front of Renardo Green. Renardo tried to press him. That is a challenge with the big body of Nacua, who is well over 220 pounds, and he's able to get natural physical separation before he cuts inside.
Yeah, Nacua made the catch at the sticks, gave a little ground, but was able to turn and dive for the 1st down. Snap and a handoff right side. Blake Corum with a Shoney Pope kick across the 15, and Dick gets down to around the 12-yard line of San Francisco. That's a 13-yard pickup. Big holes over the right side.
Well, they're just getting to the 2nd level, and defensively, in terms of the defensive tackle, just out-leveraged. D. Winters gets out-leveraged from Colby Parkinson. Tatum Bethune gets knocked down by Kevin Dotson, I believe, as the Rams easily able to maneuver and get to the 2nd level of the defense.
8th play of the drive right here for L.A. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 12. I set once again behind Stafford. Takes the snap, turns, hands off, a hop, and fighting through the line as he heads across the middle inside the 10 and down to around the 7-yard line. Picks up 5. That's Blake Corum with the carry and Malik Mustafa with the stop.
And a decent job by Kalia Davis, just continuing to fight that double team. He and Jordan Elliott inside. Able to get Corum tripped up to where the linebackers, Bethune and the safety, could converge and just hold it to 5 yards.
Rams inside the Toyota red zone. 2nd and 5 from the San Francisco 7. Devontae Adams split wide to the left. One-on-one coverage on him. And Stafford audible sends Davis Allen out wide to the left and takes the snap from under center. Back, flushed right side, throws complete at the 2, hit spun around and taken down at the 1. Colby Parkinson made the grab, but it's Luke Gifford with the open field stop. 3rd down, check that, 1st down and goal now coming up from the 1.
Yeah, it's enough for the 1st down. Yep. Again, man coverage. Colby Parkinson with that big body. Luke Gifford, it looks like he's still in some communication, maybe a little bit late in his recognition, but he's able to recover and keep it out of the end zone. Not bad.
Ball just inside the 2-yard line. Clock moving, 3:40 to go, 3rd quarter. LA ahead, 21-14. Blake Corum, the lone setback, and everybody in tight except for Devontae Adams, who split tight to the right side. The snap to Stafford. The hand to Corum. He's hit, spun around. It doesn't get there. Doesn't get there. The penetration got to Corum first with C.J. West helping to throw him off and finish the play.
Really good job up front by the defensive lineman and good vision. C.J. West is able to get off of his block. D. Winters is downhill. He gets the party started attacking the line of scrimmage. And that's just been the challenge really all day long and all year long in terms of the D. It's a roller coaster ride.
Yep.
Some plays are really great, some not so good.
2nd and goal. Ball still just inside the 2-yard line. Nakua wide left. Adams slot left.
Now they got Devontae on Malik Mustafa in the slot.
The shotgun snap and the quick throw left side. Caught. Devontae Adams was juggling on his way out of bounds, but he's able to hang on and make the grab for the score. Touchdown Rams.
Saw that coming the whole way when the 49ers were lined up out there and had the safety, Malik Mustafa, off coverage on an absolutely seasoned route runner in Devontae Adams. And he is just going to do it. It's man coverage. They're going to run a little mesh route, crossing route, foot in the ground. He's able to gain instant separation on Malik Mustafa. Has both feet down, bobbled the ball a little bit, but able to regain it as he went to the ground.
Adams' 112th career touchdown catch. He is now in 8th place all-time by himself. As the extra point from Mevis is away and good. 28-14. The Rams extending their lead. 2:39 to go in the 3rd quarter here at Levi Stadium on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
All right, team, it's game time. Blue 42, California 8 scratch right on 1.
Wait, what play is that? Keep up, man. He said play scratchers from the California Lottery. Oh. With the new San Francisco 49ers scratchers, it's always a great call. For sure.
On 1. Ready, set,
Play the new Game Day Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
Get your game on at Safeway. Now through December 30th, earn 4x for you point on hundreds of participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Download the 4X coupon in the Safeway app and shop participating items to start earning points today. The more items you shop, the more 4X for you points you'll earn. It's game on at Safeway.
When you fill up with 76, you're ready to go. To that music festival you see posted about each year but have never been to. And you're ready to go to a sunrise yoga class before work. And go dog sitting and try to get the Zoomies under control. Now who wants to go? Go here, go there, go anywhere with 76.
Hey, what's up? It's Wanda Sykes. I'm here to remind you about something super important, getting your breast screened. Because trust me, your breast health should be a priority. Early detection for breast cancer can change the game, which is why you should visit YourAttentionPlease.com to learn more. And do me a favor, if you've already had a breast cancer screening, remind your friends and family to visit YourAttentionPlease.com too. We gotta look out for our girls.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
The 999th career catch for Devontae Adams is also his 112th career touchdown grab, and it gives the Rams a 28-14 lead over San Francisco with 2:39 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I'll tell you what, that is a tough cover, Troy, for anybody, especially a second-year safety. 7 consecutive years over 1,000 for Devontae.
This kickoff from Evans hit at the 15-yard line, picked up and on the far sideline and taken across the 30 and up to the 32-yard line by Sky Moore. 12 plays, 64-yard drive, 6:54 off the clock. That is your Toyota scoring drive summary. Well, back to work for the Niners offense.
Spencer Burford back in at left guard. Looks like they're rotating he and Ben Barch at that position.
It seemed that way in pregame warmups.
Yeah.
And it's held true throughout the course of the game so far. Kyle Juszczyk starts off tight to the left side, now goes in motion, lines up at the tight end on the left side of the line. Empty set behind Mac Jones. A straight 5-step drop, throws complete. McCaffrey spun around, now fighting forward, and is dropped just shy of the 40-yard line with Quentin Lake helping to converge to make the stop.
I'll tell you what, down a couple of scores, obviously at 28-14, but one thing I think that has been a huge feather in the cap for this 49er football team that has been beat to hell with injuries is everybody on this roster believes in the quarterback, Mac Jones. I mean, obviously they believe in Brock Purdy, but you got to believe in your QB, and they believe in Mac.
On 2nd and 1, the quick handoff to McCaffrey cracks off of one man in the backfield as Emmanuel Forbes Jr. had him for a second, but McCaffrey spins off of him, just kind of pinballed off him, and goes for the first down, picks up 5.
Yeah, and the Rams get caught slanting everybody, trying to slant him across the face for the inside run. And they leave the corner out there to try to keep McCaffrey short of the line to gain. No chance for Emmanuel Forbes, who has certainly given up a size advantage to McCaffrey. Forbes goes about 180.
Niners 1st and 10, their own 44. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush. Jones, time, hops in the pocket, now throws a check down. It's complete to Farrell, who gets up to around the midfield stripe before he's brought down in open space. A pickup of 6.
Now, so far, so good with the offensive line and protecting Mac Jones.
Yep.
I mean, really, they've had a couple of pressures. We saw the one on the last drive where Tyler Davis was able to get by Brendel. But for the most part, throughout this game, they have given Mac Jones the time to operate.
Verse and Young can certainly ruin your offensive line and make your quarterback's day go south in a hurry. 2nd down and 4 from the 50. Jones takes the snap, play action fake, under some pressure, runs over the left side, directing the traffic, finds Kendrick Ford wide open, complete, spun around inside the 35. Lamon hangs on and makes the ankle tackle, but Bourne is down at the LA 31-yard line, and that's more than enough for a 49ers first down.
And again, a really good, efficient mobility from Mac Jones. And then the chemistry he's got with Kendrick Bourne is obvious. It has been from day one when KB got back in a 49er uniform. Mac is rolling left. KB is working that way. He just settles down in a soft spot, and Mac Jones finds him.
Bourne's first grab of the afternoon, good for 19 yards. 1st and 10, a play-action fake and a quick throw right side, complete use check in the flat. Bowls over Quentin Lake and takes him out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Boy, that looked borderline late to me with Juszczyk over on the white stripe.
And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. By the way, up in Seattle, the Seahawks still comfortably ahead of the Arizona Cardinals, 38-15, with 5:30 to go in the third quarter.
This is the end of the third quarter. Timeout.
So that is the end of 3. Niners ahead, or the Rams rather down. As we're looking at the replay, and maybe there should have been a flag thrown on Cam Curl.
No doubt that he is on that white stripe before he takes that hit.
Yep. End of 3, 28-14, Rams with the lead. Back to Levi's right after these messages.
Want to hear?
Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot for Sage Digital. Sage, the local web design and website management company with offices in Henderson near the 215. It's simple. Alex and his brilliant creative team at Sage are the best. Is your current website company not meeting your expectations? Is your website stagnant? Are you waiting days for a return call? Are you getting no traffic and disappointing sales? Whether you need support on your existing website or need to redesign it or build it from scratch, Alex and his team have your solution. Ask for the war discount and save 15% on day one. Sage saved my bacon. They quickly understood the issues I was having and implemented creative solutions. Now Sage manages my site. They do what they say they're going to do. They answer phones and emails promptly. They understand any issue you may have with your website. They've seen it all and can quickly fix any problem. Call Sage Digital at 702-268-9000. That's 268-9000. Remember to ask for the war discount and save 15% on day one. Or find them online at sage.agency.
Gotcha. Yo. Sorry, man. I took an upper to stay awake. My heart started pounding, so I took a downer to take the edge off. Honestly, I feel worse now.
What? One of my friends overdosed after mixing drugs like that. I don't want that to happen to you.
Yeah, I definitely won't be doing that again.
Well, let's stay online for a bit so I know you're okay.
Yeah, man. Bet. Let's go.
There is no safe way to mix drugs. Learn more at cdc.gov/stopoverdose.
Attention veterans, thank you for your service. My Auto Service will be offering free oil and filter changes from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Veterans Day only. 2 locations, Ann and 95 and Cheyenne and Jones. Thank you for your service. We look forward to serving you. Restrictions apply.
Conversation without consternation. The Middle Ground with Tom Latiza. Weekday mornings from 8 to 9 on AM 670 KMZQ. Talk radio done right.
Every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
We begin the fourth quarter at Levi's Stadium. Troy Clarity, Tim Ryan, and our cast of thousands here. Rams lead the 49ers 28-14. One other score in the NFL right now, the late games. Lions lead the Commanders 32-16. And midway through the third quarter, Scoreboard update sponsored by El Camino Health. Our strength is your health. 2nd and 4. Niners have the ball at the LA 25. Mac Jones takes a snap, turns hands off right side, and McCaffrey hops through the hole, gets close to the marker, taken down at around the 21-yard line. Jared Verse in the area to help make the stop. They needed to get to exactly the 21. They put the ball down just inside the 21. So that is a Niners first down. San Francisco trying to make it a one-score game again. Jones under center. McCaffrey the lone setback. Takes the snap, turns left side. As it's McCaffrey trying to churn through the line of scrimmage, he gets a couple. As he's taken down at around the 16-yard line. Nate Lamon, Omar Spates helping to make the stop.
And the big D lineman, Poona Ford, also, as he's working on a combo block, and he just keeps going. He's able to be the primary tackler with the other two cats that you just talked about.
Ford, the shortest defensive lineman in the league, at 5'11", yet he has an 80-inch wingspan. How about that?
Yeah, well, he uses it because he is a really good football player, especially a run defender.
On 2nd and 5 from the 16, Jones takes the shotgun snap, throws quickly left side. It's complete to George Kittle, who stopped about a yard shy of the marker. Open space tackle by Omar Spates, setting up third down and about 1.5.
Yep, and it's man coverage or zone coverage, and Kittle's just running across, or Spates picks him up. It is tight coverage, but again, Kittle in a phone booth, it doesn't matter how tight it is. Those strong hands and his concentration, he is going to pull it down.
49ers are back in the Toyota red zone. San Francisco just 1 of 5 on third down on the afternoon. Lone setback is McCaffrey. And there's the sneak pushing forward, and it's Mac Jones who dives to the 9-yard line. First and goal to go for San Francisco. They don't go with the sneak earlier. It didn't work.
Yeah, and they probably should have. Mac Jones is got to be 90% on his QB sneak, especially if it's inside a yard. I get it if it's outside a yard, but when it is right there at a yard or less, like it was early in the game when they were down in this same spot on the 11-yard line, They went McCaffrey off tackle, couldn't execute the block on the edge, and they turned it over on downs. I like the sneak more.
First and goal from the 9.5. Jones under center. Jennings and Kittle split wide to the right. Jones takes the snap, looking right, under pressure, time running out. He runs left side, he throws, complete, wide open, and into the end zone for the score! Touchdown 49ers! Mac Jones diagnosing his options, looked right, then looked left, and then finds Luke Farrell for the touchdown. And once again, it's about to be a one-score game.
Mac Jones, what did I say earlier? Everybody believes in Mac Jones, and nobody is going to quit fighting and grinding. And he is just a little bit of pressure from Kobe Turner. He steps up. Here comes Jared Verse. Very, very efficient movement. Looks out to his left. Good job by Luke Farrell just working over there. Stays alive. Big picture. Easy touchdown. Great job by Mac.
Fifth-year man of Ohio State. Second touchdown catch of his career, but the extra point from Pinheiro is blocked. So it remains a 28-20 score. With 12:29 to go in the fourth quarter, Rams still have the lead on the U.S. Bank 49ers radio network.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen is locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app.
No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
Hey, it's me, San Francisco All-Pro tight end, George Kittle here. I may not have always been a pro athlete, but I have been decked in Levi's since I was just a little kiddo. Both my parents rocked Levi's when I was growing up, so I did too. We were always really active as a family, so our clothes needed to be comfortable and functional. And you know what? That's still true today. which is why I stay stocked up on all my favorite fits. Head over to Levi.com or your nearest Levi's store to find yours.
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Throughout history, people have relied on trusted partners to answer the call. Sometimes at work, other times when relaxing. And today, it's no different. Only now, a new kind of beast answers back. Meet the Toyota Tacoma, boldly designed, loaded with technology, and built with the power and reliability you'd expect from a Toyota truck. When the call comes, Tacoma is ready to answer. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details.
Brought to the 49ers faithful by Scratchers from the California Lottery, reminding you to play like a pro and get in on the action with Game Day Scratchers. A little play can make your day.
$12:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. Luke Farrell, the touchdown grab, but Jared Verse reaches up and swats away the extra point attempt. So the Rams maintain a lead of 28-20. A 10-play, 70-yard drive, taking 5 minutes, 10 seconds off the clock. That's your Toyota scoring drive summary. Pinheiro has the ball teed up and sends the kick away, spinning end over end, taken by Corum. 8-yard line, far numbers. Weaving up the numbers now, has a bit of a seam, but is taken down at the waist at around the 35-yard line. Jair Brown helped to make the stop there.
Nice job by Curtis Robinson, because there was a nice crease there, inside lane inside of him. He was able to get off the block at the last minute and help Jair Brown to get the returner down.
So Rams start off 1st and 10, their own 36 on the right hash mark.
Rams are going to get into these 3 tight end sets and try to pound it and take play action off of it.
Davis Allen is the up back. In front of Blake Corum on 1st and 10 from the Rams 36. Play action fake. Blitz coming. Protection holds. And a drop in the bucket down the near sideline throw. Somehow goes through Terrence Ferguson's arms. It's incomplete down at the 9 or 40-yard line.
Well, Robert Saleh has made his mind up. We're going to have to live or die sending pressure. And Jair Brown comes off the edge. So guess what? Luke Gifford is going to be man coverage on Terrence Ferguson, who runs every bit of a 4.6. And Farrell does a really nice job. Probably got away with one grabbing the arm there, but stayed tight to Ferguson the whole way.
2nd down and 10 from the 36. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun snap. And a quick screen, left side snatch by Nakua. He's on the move, 45. Slung down at the LA 48-yard line by C.J. West. 12-yard pickup and a first down for LA.
Boy, that happened so fast. I mean, it was a quick snap. They end up really with 4 guys on 2 out of there. The D-line recognized it right away. They just could not get out fast enough. They get Renardo Green and Pinnock blocked, and then Jair Brown. You got to play that inside out. He overruns it, and that opened the lane.
Devontae Adams came off the field under some discomfort. Might need to keep an eye on that. One-man split wide to the left on 1st and 10. Rams ball their own 49. Stafford under center, sets Ferguson in motion. Play fake, back to throw. Stafford has some time, throws left side. This man wide open, it's caught. It's Ferguson inside the 25. Mustafa makes the ankle tackle, but not until Ferguson gets down to the San Francisco 19-yard line. First down Rams.
Great play callers or play repeaters. That's the exact play they just ran that Luke Gifford was able to get the pass breakup on. Started with 3 tight ends right, motioned Ferguson to the left. Jair Brown came off the edge. It was the same zone pressure, and that time Ferguson was able to run a choice route on Luke Gifford and shake him free, and Stafford's not going to miss that.
Officially a gain of 32 as the Rams are inside the Toyota red zone. Lone setback with Stafford under center. Fakes the toss, running to the right side, throws wide open, complete. Kobe Parkinson inside the 10, clipped down inside the 10-yard line by Mustafa. But it's going to be first and goal to go for L.A. at around the 6.5-yard line.
Yeah, and going after Gifford here, who has not played a lot. And Luke's a good player, great on special teams, but has played about 10 to 12 plays a game for the 49ers. They get him on a quick keeper right there. Again, that 3 tight end package. Yep. Get Parkinson out there in the flat and easy for Matthew Stafford.
Luke Gifford's brother Isaac plays for the Carolina Panthers. Hey, they'll be here in 2 weeks. Lone setback. Stafford under center and everybody else in tight. Takes the snap, hands off, left side, cuts back, big hole at the 5, brushes off a Niner and walks into the end zone for the score. Touchdown Rams. Kyron Williams barely touched as he waltzes in from 6.5 yards out. Suddenly the Niners are ahead by 14 again.
Well, that can be demoralizing. 13 personnel. You know the run is coming. Bryce Huff gets held bigger than Dallas as he's trying to work off of a double team. He gets tackled. There's still an opportunity to keep him out of the end zone. And Malik Mustafa takes a one-timer and gets absolutely nothing on Kyron Williams. That's easy.
No penalties, by the way, for the Rams today. Harrison Mevis, the brand new kicker for the Rams, sends the extra point away and just sneaks it in inside the right upright. 35-20. Rams on top with 10:04 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll return to Levi Stadium right after these messages.
Hey, everybody.
Attorneys Bradley Schrager and Daniel Bravo of the law firm Bravo Schrager LLP provide the highest standard of work on Nevada appeals. Bravo Schrager lawyers have long experience in the appellate process. They've argued dozens of appeals and writs in the Nevada Supreme Court and Court of Appeals over many years, and they produce clear, compelling, and persuasive legal briefs in support of your case. Bravo Schrager LLP knows the complex appeal process in Nevada inside and out. If your case is going on appeal, contact Bravo Schrager LLP at 702-996-1724 or visit bravoschrager.com. Bravo Schrager LLP knows the complex appeal process in Nevada inside and out. If your case is going on appeal, contact Bravo Schrager LLP at 702-996-1724 or visit bravoschrager.com. Attorneys Bradley Schrager and Daniel Bravo of the law firm Bravo Schrager LLP provide the highest standard of work on Nevada appeals. Bravo Schrager LLP, your Nevada law firm for appeals.
What if everything you thought about aging was misguided? What if your best chapter hasn't even started yet? Meet Marla Letizia, a nationally recognized speaker who's shattering expectations and helping audiences unlock the power within. From mastering longevity to reigniting purpose to building bridges across 5 generations in the workplace, Marla's message is clear.
You are not too old, you are not too late, and you are absolutely not finished.
She brings proven steps to expand your mindset, elevate your health, deepen your relationships, and communicate across generations with confidence. Marla's passion is personal, her story is real, and her impact is unforgettable. So if your event needs energy, authenticity, and transformation, book Marla Letizia today at speakermarla.com. That's speakermarla.com. Marla Letizia. Shatter expectations. Live amazing in your long life era.
Game on its Safeway. Earn 4x for you points on participating items and redeem for a chance to win $500 in groceries or 49ers experiences. Just look for the tags in store and start earning points today.
And today's 49ers game versus the Los Angeles Rams is presented by Novartis. 10:04 to go in the fourth quarter. LA with a 85-20 lead over San Francisco. Thanks to a 5-play, 64-yard drive, taking 2:25 off the clock. Stafford with completions of 12, 32, and 12 yards along the way. That's your Toyota scoring drive summary. Evans sends the kickoff away, and it will not be fielded in the field of play as Sky Moore makes the catch 9 yards deep. Well, Niners have work to do. They have really for much of the afternoon as they've been trying to dig out of a 21-0 hole.
Well, and you can tell the way the Rams play, and they are built to play this way with their pass rush and how they do not give up big plays in the passing game of 20+. They're going to put the shell on, coverage on, play some zone, maybe play some man underneath, but 2 deep safeties and force the 49ers to work it slowly down the field.
On 1st and 10, Mac Jones takes a shotgun snap, has time. He throws over the middle. It's complete to George Kittle, met by 3 Rams, now leaning forward, trying to get the first down, and he'll get a lot closer than he probably should. That's an 8-yard pickup, as Kittle was originally hit 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now, with 9:45 to go, I'd like to see some up-tempo.
Sure.
Let's go. Let's get the tempo going, especially at the rate the Rams have been able to get points on the board offensively.
Kendrick Bourne wide to the left. Jawan Jennings wide to the right. Now George Kittle tight end on the right side of the line. Shotgun snap, and it's a handoff coming right side. McCaffrey nowhere. Tracked down from behind by Nate Lamond. That's a loss of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 4 from the Niners' own 40-41.
Now, we've seen this movie a few times today with them trying to run the perimeter and the stretch out to the right. Nobody can get to Lamond in terms of trying to block the second level. And that time, instead of running over it, he dips under it and gets under Spencer Burford. The guards have had a hard time getting to him and the center Brendel today.
Tackle number 11 for Lamond today. 3rd down and 4 from the 41. Man in motion in the shotgun snap. Empty set as Jones takes it. Now he's under pressure. Running over the left side. Gets away. Now he fires down the far sideline. Trying to adjust. It's knocked away. And it's incomplete. Pass intended for Demarcus Robinson deep down the far sideline. Had to put on the brakes. But Kobe Durant did as well in coverage. He was able to knock it away.
Yeah, and they're going to go for it here on 4th down in their own territory. Mac Jones, I think at that point, was like, just let me give my guy an opportunity. There was no way he was going to run for it. He extended the play, and then he threw it out to Demarcus Robinson, knowing the only bad thing that could happen, obviously, would be huge, is interception, but depended on Demarcus Robinson playing defense for him, which he did.
4th down and 4. Niners ball their own 41. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Jones under pressure. He throws left side. Too high for George Kittle. It's overthrown, and it's incomplete. But a flag thrown at the line of scrimmage, and then another flag thrown well after the play in the secondary.
Well, it looks like one flag early might be against the 49ers. Let's see what the second flag is.
Rams have not been called for a penalty so far today. Niners have been whistled 5 times. Lamb Clark says this.
There are fouls by both teams, and they will offset. Illegal shift. Offense number 85. Pass interference. Defense number 3. Offsetting fouls. 4th down.
So we'll do it again with 8:36 to go in the 4th quarter. Ball still placed at the 41.
The Kittle illegal shift, I mean, that is each and every week. He was set, he was stopped. Was it a complete full second? I guess if you had your stopwatch out, maybe not. My goodness.
Robinson and Jennings wide left. Kittle and Bourne wide right. Shotgun snap on 4th and 4. Jones settles in, pumps, tucks it down, throws a high ball, deflected and intercepted. It's Emmanuel Forbes who goes down and is covered at the San Francisco 38-yard line. Jones tried to force it, and Forbes makes him pay.
Well, nowhere for Mac Jones to go with the ball. There's pressure coming up on the inside. He unloads it into bracketed coverage, just giving Christian McCaffrey a chance. Ball came out late, not a whole bunch of velocity on it, as Mac was on his back foot, and 2 guys converge. Ball gets tipped up in the air, and Forbes gets his own carom for the pick.
And the Niners in real trouble now. Rams ahead 35-20, 8:29 to go in the 4th quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers radio network.
Go for the win at Grayton Resort and Casino. Experience California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa, live entertainment, and the hottest slots and table games. Plus, a spring 2026 expansion featuring non-smoking gaming, signature restaurants, and an immersive sports bar. Perfect for game day gatherings and unforgettable nights out. Turn every play into a win right in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Hey faithful, Matt Mayoko here. As soon as the game ends, go to NBC Sports Bay Area to watch 49ers postgame live or stream it on the NBC Sports app. Don't miss highlights, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews from key players and coaches straight from the locker room to you. Want even more game day coverage? Get the latest news, articles, and videos on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers postgame live kicks off immediately after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 rents, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
U.S. Bank and the 49ers know no one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
49ers 1 of 3 on 4th down today. The latest failure to convert was an interception, and the Rams now have the ball at the San Francisco 38-yard line. And they also have a lead over San Francisco, 35-20, 8:29 to go in the fourth quarter.
KMZQ Las Vegas.
Corum, and is absolutely blown up in the backfield. Kalia Davis just ate the Rams offensive line's lunch. Big loss on the play.
Yeah, great play by Kalias. He's got punched to him now when he's getting off the ball. And that 13 personnel, they try to run the stretch play. That's a tough block for Coleman Shelton, especially if 93, Big KD's got all that moving straight north and south, which he did. That is a big-time play, pushing them back.
Fourth-year man out of UCF, officially a 5-yard loss on the play. 2 receivers each side. Stafford shotgunning. Might be audibly. 5 on the play clock. 4. Stafford ready. Takes the shoulder-high snap. Hands off. And is dancing across the 40. Corum cracked down and brought down at the 36-yard line, setting up 3rd down and about 8. We should note Devontae Adams, who left the game earlier in the 3rd quarter, questionable to return with a back injury. This injury update is sponsored by Dignity Health, the official care partner of the 49ers and Levi Stadium. Quickly to the line on 3rd and 7. 2 receivers wide to the left, 1 tight to the right. Stafford shotgunning. Blitz coming again. Protection hold. Stafford throws right side wide open. Complete inside the 30. Brought down at the 24-yard line. That's Tyler Higbee. The outlet pass from Stafford.
Yeah, what they do with Higbee, they've done for years. And he stays in and protects, and then it's a chip and a release. 49ers come with a cat blitz. They end up getting home with Upton Stout and Keon White and D. Winters. But Tatum Bethune saw protection from Tyler Higbee and did not anticipate that easy release out to the flat.
Clock moving inside 7 minutes to go. I set behind Stafford on 1st and 10 from the San Francisco 24. Ball on the right hash mark as Stafford takes the snap, turns, hands off to Corum, cuts back, and heads up right guard and gets to around the 22-yard line. Pickup of 2. Second down and 8. The clock moving. The 3 tight ends come off for the Rams. Ferguson, Parkinson, and Allen.
And this is something new now in terms of this 3 tight end personnel grouping. They've been doing it really since week 6, and they have been wearing people out with it.
Lone setback behind Stafford on 2nd and 8. From the 49er 22, Xavier Smith in motion. They bring him towards the formation, and here's a handoff up the middle. Big hole across the 20, twisted down and around the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of about 6 more, setting up 3rd down and 2.
And you just know, I've done about 25 plus Ram 49er matchups. And they've always been a 3 wide receiver team. Remember Todd Gurley, and with Goff and then Stafford and throwing it all over the place. They have made a real mindset shift over the last couple of years with getting more physical, and these 3 tight end personnel groupings are a big part of that. They are a different team at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford play action fake, hit as he throws left side, wide open, caught. Colby Parkinson strolls into the end zone for the score. Touchdown Rams, and that might very well be the dagger. 41-20. As Matthew Stafford had all the answers on that play. Beat the blitz, found his man in the left flat, and it was Colby Parkinson's perhaps one of the easier scores of his career.
Yeah, and I think 49ers just fell down. I don't know, I thought 49ers had a fire zone dialed up. Everybody else is blitzing, and Jair Brown just, nobody covers the tight end. When the linebackers are blitzing, somebody's got to cover the tight end, and nobody did. Way too easy. Mental error. Sam Okawanu, maybe he's supposed to get out there to the flat. Those guys was like Keystone Cops, ran into each other. Sam Okawanu went down. There was nobody out in the flat to cover Colby Parkinson.
I've got the Keystone Cops music in my head now.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
All right.
Mevis' extra point is good. 42-20. Rams have the lead with 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Back to Levi's right after these messages.
Broadcasting live on the world-famous Las Vegas Strip from the studios of Sam & Ash Injury Law. Because you deserve what's right. AM 670 KMZQ is locally owned and operated by Kemp Broadcasting and Digital Outdoors.
Turkey Sandwich 28 wrote online. I just shopped 20 dealerships, saw 26 brands, and got my fill of offers. The Valley Auto Mall wants my pre-owned vehicle and gave me a deal I relish. Click or visit the Valley Auto Mall today.
A jury has spoken. Deborah Fenton slipped and fell, and the Cosmopolitan was found negligent. Thanks to Patrick Kang and Ace Law Group, justice was delivered. If you've been hurt by someone else's negligence, don't face it alone. Call Ace Law Group. We don't back down. We win. We win big, like $15 million big. Call 702-357-9729. Ace Law Group.
Monday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. We will dive into the absolute latest on the fallout of the Mamdani election in New York City, and also New Jersey and Virginia.
9 to noon on AM 670 KMZQ. Hear inspiring stories that are part of the American landscape every night at 10 on Our American Stories. Everyone has a story to tell, and master storyteller Lee Habib tells them on AM 670 KMZQ.
From smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious, with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Bay Area Chevy dealer today.
U.S. Bank and the 49ers know no one wins alone. Every play, every plan, every goal takes a team. Join the official bank of the 49ers.
Rams have scored touchdowns on all 3 of their second half drives, and they have extended their lead over the Niners to 42-20. The latest one, a 6-play, 38-yard drive. Colby Parkinson taking it in from 16 yards out. That is your Toyota scoring drive summary. Evans' kick is taken 9 yards deep and down by Sky Moore in the back of the end zone. Niners ball after we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
You're listening to San Francisco 49ers football on AM 670 KMZQ, Las Vegas.
Tim, Niners have a lot of points to try to score and not a whole lot of time to do it. What are you looking for here?
They're going to have to get some shots down the field, so that means they're going to have to protect. They're going to have to somehow uncover versus that shell coverage.
As Mac Jones finds DeMarcus Robinson down at the 50-yard line, actually a bit shy at around the 9 or 49-yard line on the quick in. That's a pickup of about 13.
Yeah, and if they're going to play that deep, you'll take those 10 to 15-yard comebacks in front of the shell all day long.
Jones takes a shotgun snap and fires down the seam again. This one's complete inside the LA 35-yard line. That's Sky Moore making the catch. Back-to-back big completions, getting the Niners a bit closer. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Snap back to Jones, throws quickly, snatched by DeMarcus Robinson and twisted down and around the 25-yard line, 2 yards shy of the marker.
And again, they're going to sit in this prevent. They know with only 4 minutes to go in this game and up 22 points, be a huge challenge for the 49ers to win this thing.
On 2nd down and 2, the shotgun snap. Jones resets. He runs over to the left side, throws complete. Underneath, it's Christian McCaffrey who shoved out of bounds at around the 16-yard line. 1st down, 49ers.
I'll tell you one thing Mac Jones has shown today, and we know he rips it, we know he's accurate, we know he's decisive, but he has done a good job with functional movement and buying himself some time and putting himself in position to make better throws.
Niners huddling. Clock stop, 4:06 to go. 42-20, the Rams with the lead. San Francisco inside the Toyota red zone. Ball at the 16-yard line. 2 receivers split wide to the right, 1 split wide to the left. Shotgun snap back to Jones. 3 steps, has time, throws short right side, complete, brought down immediately. Christian McCaffrey is brought down by Quentin Lake. Only a pickup of about 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and this is where, with their backs against the wall, they can't be way off and deep. So it's going to be a much bigger challenge to get this thing over the goal line.
On 2nd down and 6, shotgun snap and a quick throw to the front right pylon, overthrown and incomplete as it sails over Jawan Jennings' head. Tight coverage by Kobe Durant sets up 3rd down and 6 from the Rams 12. There's a flag down on the far sideline. Going for a second there before the snap, DeMarcus Robinson turned to Mac Jones and said, hey, what do I do?
Offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Penalty number 6 for San Francisco this afternoon.
And the Rams have 1, and it was wiped off with a double penalty. Rams, I think, are the least penalized team in pro football.
They are. 3 receivers left. Jordan Watkins is split wide to the right. On 2nd and 11, back to throw. Jones looking down the middle and throws short. It's complete inside the 15 as it's Brian Robinson Jr. taken down in the open field at around the 13.
Nice job, Mac Jones, just leading Brian Robinson, who was well covered in the middle by Jalen McCullough.
3rd down and 7, clock moving, Niners huddling. Jennings and Robinson end up split to the left. Robinson wide and Jennings in the slot. George Kittle now goes in motion as a tight end to the left side of the line. Jones ready, takes the snap, 4-man rush, looking left, now firing left. There's a man wide open, caught inside the 5. Kittle puts on the brakes, reaches for the pylon, tries for the score, but he's going to be caught by the bounce of the 4, but no! Another official says it's in for 6. Touchdown 49ers.
What an adjustment by George Kittle. Again, he has got to stretch out, and then he does the old basketball jump stop. And we're looking at the replay now where both feet in bounds. Everything was in, toes were in, lays out, touches the pylon with those long arms and that 6'5" frame. Touchdown, George Kittle. What a great play in terms of willpower and desire.
A tightrope touchdown by George Kittle. Boy, the big fella's had some strong hands grabs.
He is such a great athlete,
and
Troy.
now he does the twinkle toes catch here.
He is such a great athlete. And his mindset is so good.
Niners going for 2 to try to make it a 14-point game. 3 receivers to the right. Shotgun snap back to Jones. Looks right. Fires right. Juggled, and I believe it's intercepted at the goal line. Quentin Lake helps to break up the pass. The 2-point conversion is no good. And it remains a 42-26 lead for LA with 2:53 to go in the 4th quarter. Be there for Monday Night Football against the Carolina Panthers. Presented by Cache Creek Casino Resort, November 24th at Levi Stadium. Tickets are available now. Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
I tell you, Mac Jones not happy with that throw. He was trying to get it to Jawan Jennings. Had a route inside of Jawan with DeMarcus Robinson. Did not uncover. If you're going to throw that to Juwan, and he was tightly contested in terms of the coverage, you got to put it on his body. Anything on the front of the goal line, put it down on their belt buckle where the defender can't come over the top and get it. That one sailed on Mack a little bit.
George Kittle now 9 catches, 84 yards, just grabbed his 3rd touchdown catch of the season. It's a 7-play, 63-yard drive, taking 2:11 off the clock. That's your Toyota scoring drive summary. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around how Kittle negotiated all of those things, the ball, the sideline, and the pylon, and was able to pull it off with a plum.
I'm going to tell you, he's a great player, obviously. I think he's a Hall of Famer. He, in my mind, is without question the best tight end ever to put on a 49er uniform. But the stuff he works on, he gets on it's not even a balance beam. It's about 2 inches wide, and there's a few of them in the weight room, and he puts it on the floor, and he just walks on it in his socks for his balance. And you love all those little things that you would think, wow, why do you do that? That's why you do all that stuff.
Meanwhile, I stumble getting out of my car on the Levi's parking lot on the way in here.
But you got a golden voice, my friend.
Well,
there's the difference.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm running on just a couple hours sleep. That kind of helps out things a little bit. Niners have declared that they will go for the onside kick. It's Morstead. He's looking for a spot to put the ball down at the 35-yard line. Rams have no one back deep. 2:59 to go in the 4th quarter.
See what kind of English the old pro has here.
17th man out of SMU. And drops it down and sends the kick away, but it's covered immediately by the Rams at the San Francisco 42-yard line.
Yeah, no tee, just a drop kick from
2:58.
Thomas Morstead. It never really got a bounce that he was looking for, and the Rams, they don't even have to wait for it to go 10 yards. They can drive up and grab it before it reaches that 10-yard threshold, which they did.
Well, a good day for Colby Parkinson, who went to school just about 11 miles up the road, had a touchdown catch, and now recovers the onside kick.
Yeah, and he's been in the NFC West his whole career, the old Seattle Seahawk.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Rams. San Francisco 43-yard line officially, and I set behind Stafford. Takes the snap, turns hands off up the middle, stutter step, now glides up the middle and is brought down chest high at around the 40-yard line. A pickup of 3.
Timeout
by Kyron Williams.
San Francisco.
And that stops the clock with 2:54 remaining. San Francisco with 2 timeouts left. Rams with 3 left, but I'm sure they're not very interested in using any of them. The game situation being what it is, LA 42, San Francisco 26. Inside 3 minutes to go.
And we've been talking about it all game with that 3 tight end package. I knew it was real watching their games that there was a lot of debate. How much of it are they going to run against the 49ers with Stafford's ability to throw? And I'm telling everybody, they throw out of it all the time, have big completions to those tight ends. And, boy, they went back to the well a bunch of times in this game with 3 tight ends.
Here's a handoff and a cutback as Kyron Williams dashes up left tackle and is met right at the 35-yard line. Renardo Green in to help make the stop.
San Francisco.
And that is timeout number 2 for the 49ers. Stopping the clock, 2:48 left. Quick scoring update from Seattle. Cardinals are trying to make it respectable, and I guess in a sense they are, especially considering that it was 38-7 at the half. It's now 44-22, the Seahawks with the lead with 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Rams will meet the Seahawks next week. Niners had a chance today to go to 4-0 in the NFC West. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. 3rd down and 2. Rams at the San Francisco 35. Stafford takes the snap and hands off to Williams. He's hit and cracked about a yard shy of the line to gain.
Yeah, he's going to be short. Really good job. Good fills there by Tatum Bethune and D. Winters. One thing you can say
San Francisco
about all the young guys that have had to play this year because of the catastrophic injuries, Troy, they know the standard, and they will not stop fighting in the way they practice. And practice is not easy with the 49ers. I would venture to say we practice as hard or harder than most teams in the NFL. But these guys have stayed with it in terms of the mindset and just fighting tooth and nail no matter what. And at some point, and there's certainly been dividends and payoffs with the 6 victories.
Yep.
A lot of people have wondered, man, how have they gotten 6 wins? So much of it is the culture and the mindset and how hard they play, no matter what the circumstances.
Rams going for it on 4th and 1 at the San Francisco 34. The hard count brings Jordan Elliott across. Flags everywhere.
Sometimes you play too hard.
There is that.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, and aside from some fleeting moments earlier in the second half, it's been that kind of day for the Niners.
Defense number 92. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Niners with no more timeouts remaining. The only chance they have to stop the clock will be the 2-minute warning. And that'll come in 42 seconds of game time. The sun setting behind us. Field engulfed in shadows. Rams breaking the huddle. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 29. Ball between the hash marks. Travis Allen, the tight end. Davis Allen, rather, lines up as an up back. Here's a handoff, veering out towards the right side. Kyron Williams bumped down at the 22-yard line. Mustafa and Farrell help make the stop. Rams do not need to snap the ball before the 2-minute warning. 2:24, 2:23 to go, and 27 on the play clock.
Tell you what, and there's still a lot of ball left. You talk about where the 49ers are right now. This little 4-game block they're in, with all the injuries defensively, they got to somehow, some way get through it and keep themselves relevant in terms of the record for the postseason. Got a bye week. Got a bye week in and 3 more games, then a bye week, and then come back for a 4-game season to finish.
Yep. This 2-minute warning, is sponsored by Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, no surprises, no scrambling. 2 minutes to go in the game. Rams ahead 42-26 on the US Bank 49ers radio network.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players, everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today, it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new San Francisco 49ers Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Well, coming into today, Niners-Rams, the teams had split the last 6 meetings. San Francisco had won 8 of the last 12 this decade. The Rams are going to take this one. It's 42-26 here at the 2-minute warning. LA with the ball at the San Francisco 22 on 2nd down and 3. Sapp turns, takes the snap, and hands off. It's Williams who dances into the hole, pushes forward just a little bit, and is taken down at the 17-yard line. First down, L.A.
Just mashing it up inside with double teams.
Yep.
No Alfred Collins today. These guys had to play more snaps than normal on the interior. Again, as I said earlier, it's been hit or miss. Some good plays with penetration, some plays not so good. That time, just getting rolled out of there, C.J. West. And if you can't stop the double team on that duo crunch play right up the gut, it is going to be a tough day for your linebackers.
And Collins suffered a hip injury in practice this week. Did not play today. Boy, what a hero he was in round 1 against the Rams a month ago. Stafford takes the snap, takes a knee. There's nothing that the 49ers can do to stop the clock. It's moving with 1:06 to go.
Well, I think one thing they can do is remember how this feels giving up 42 and in the way they gave up 42 today. And it'll leave a bad taste in their mouth because, again, I mean, Stafford in this offense is really good.
Yep,
you look at their numbers, it is what it is. This is 3 consecutive games where they're over 30, this one over 40.
Stafford takes the snap, takes a knee, and that'll do it. A season high in points scored for the Los Angeles Rams. A season high in points allowed for the San Francisco 49ers. And the Rams go wire to wire here at Levi's. And a showdown that could have outsized influence on how things go the rest of the way in the NFC West goes decisively towards the Los Angeles Rams. Up 21-0 early, surviving a flurry from the 49ers that brought it to a 1-score game, but blowing out the Niners down the stretch the rest of the way. It's a final. L.A. 42, San Francisco 26. Post-game show begins in just a moment on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
49ers Flag is a fun, non-contact football program designed for girls and boys ages 5 to 17, prioritizing physical activity and the fundamentals of football in a safe and inclusive environment. Learning the